Hello. Trying to fix my audio real quick because you won't be able to hear. Is it this one? This one? Nope, this one. Hello. Sorry for getting started a minute late. It was a little hectic. Can everybody hear me okay? They call me Mellow Yellow. Okay, good. So, I am, hello. I'm a little not prepared. There was a bunch of things that I wanted to show you, and I got stuck in a meeting that ran late, and I wasn't able to prepare the way that I wanted to. So, I'm trying to figure out why I can't get this one thing to pop up real quick. Let's see. This. There. That's better. Nope, but that's not the one I wanted. This one, that's the one I wanted. No. I have too many settings. This. Yes, that's the right one. Okay. Phew. Let me get this straightened out. I actually was playing the music before I started so that we'd lead in with this, but I messed up. So I'll just play it just for a few seconds because I got to get this started right? I can hear it.
Love music part 4. I feel like sometimes some ideas are just a little bit overdone. Do you know what I mean? Don't even know what to rap about anymore. I feel like I'm just getting older and more cynical. We're all gonna die anyway. Oh, fuck it.
1, 2, 3, Oh yeah, put the rap game in the chokehold. Sometimes I might get a bit loco, yeah. Feeling kinda sick in the coke though, and I don't really feel right. Oh yeah, feeling kinda
I'll eventually get the beginning of this started the way that I want to and properly. I won't play the whole song, but I appreciate everyone being here. Holy cow. Let me see. I just was not prepared. And get my chat. I did some rearranging my room, so it's a problem. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much again for joining me. I'm sorry that I wasn't available last week, but I'm here now. And I appreciate everybody who was able to make it on Sunday. So I'm a little rusty. I think I'm going to, because this has kind of been the schedule so far, I think I'm going to try to commit to doing a live stream every Wednesday at 6:15 this time. And then maybe every other Sunday, I might do a 12 or a 2 o'clock for Sunday for everybody who can be around for that. So I thank everyone for being here. My goal originally was to have the list that I put up in the description for this to be for everything that I put in the list. My goal was to put it in a spin wheel, and I unfortunately wasn't able to do that. So my apologies. I know last live we already had it planned to at least kind of do the full live stream or the full concert of Dead Wax. I'm not as prepared today, and I didn't do a poll, but I think we've got a fairly good list of songs to go through. I might just randomly pick instead of having a whole bunch of voting to make it a little bit simpler. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to discuss before I got started, and I have forgotten what Yeah, I apologize. I forgot. So we do have a long list to get through. I will say, Dandelion, I can't remember, had a suggestion that I watch Sick Boy Episode 1, The Flame of Prometheus, and I did. That video will be released tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. And holy cow, it's a long video. it's long, just as a forewarning. So now I'm extremely intrigued to see what the other episodes are like. I don't plan on doing them here on a live, at least on this one, but I at least wanted to bring that up because it was a phenomenal video. And I assume that was kind of where Slaughterhouse was not only filmed, but some of the premise, because there's part of the same scenery. So that was great. And then I think I released was it Suicide today? I think so. I don't remember which. But I appreciate everybody who's been watching, everybody who's commented. You're all absolutely incredible. I'm just so thankful that all of you continue to return and still watch and comment. And I'm sorry, since I was out of town at a conference, unfortunately it wasn't much of a vacation. I didn't get really any time to go through and respond to many comments. I tried, but there's still a lot that I still need to reply to. So I just still greatly appreciate all of you being around and again commenting and constantly being here. You're quite remarkable. So I thank you so much. I know it's late for some. Let's see. I had my chat because I want to try to get some things out of the way. I didn't know if anybody had any questions, comments, concerns before I get a little crazy. Presumably crazy. I know there's a little bit of a delay. So hopefully everything, all my stuff, nothing's fallen over. No. My daughter might make a surprise appearance. Oh, from South Africa. Hi, John. Hugh? Ho? Oh, I know. So I'm curious. I think I made a mistake on the last live stream because we did get kicked a couple of times. I think I had a setting enabled that I did not enable on this one. So hopefully that we won't get derailed again. All right. Well, if there's no questions, then I think, let me pull up my list if I can get this thing to snap in the right window for me. There we go. Hope everybody's doing great on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon, evening. It's hot here, humid. I was in Vegas last week. Completely different hot. I think the highest I got was like 109. But it's a dry heat that you're probably aware of. And again, growing up in the South, and even where I live now, we get quite a bit of humidity. And I'm used to that, being able to walk outside and not breathe. So it's really weird to go to a place that's dry and hot, and when you walk outside, it's not thick to breathe. It just burns your throat and your lungs as you're breathing in. So that was quite an adjustment. So any update? Oh, maybe that's what I was going to bring up. I really appreciate everybody who has done the voting on the polls for our team, our group name, fan name. First off, I got to, that's good to hear, Michelle Rubin, that the weather's perfect in Minnesota. It is not here, so I'm envious of your weather. So as far as the name, first off, I'm flabbergasted that you would even consider having a name for the viewers of this channel. It literally blows my mind. I'm so humbled that that's even a consideration. So first off, thank you. There were several recommendations. I did list the 4. I think Melodians is what most of the voting got. And there were a few other recommendations on top of that. And while I liked one of them, it was Melodicians or Melodician. It was melodic and then IANS. I think that was right. I like the name. The caveat is it's not easy to roll off the tongue. I kind of like Melodians because being a Pink Floyd fan, we're called Floydians. So it's nice, although it doesn't really, Melodians doesn't really go directly with melodic logic, but it's pretty close. So we might end up sticking with that. We'll see. The other thing, the Felixers, I like that. Sort of. It doesn't really, it doesn't fit too well with melodic logic. See, you would have to have already been around for a while. And if you see text, like where it says me saying hi, that's my daughter. She's in the other room, and she's probably, might be typing some. So, yeah, Pink Floyd Floydians. I like the Melodians. The Mellowheads. Okay. That reminds me of, well, gosh, what was the band? I'm thinking Lemonheads, but that was a candy. Not the Talking Heads, but in any case. No, Cassie, that's why I like the mic pack. So I do have, I'm a little, oh wait, I can't show you. Can I show you? Let me see if I can show you. That is the wrong window. What just happened? That went a little off the grid, just like it says on the screen. Give me a second. Where? How can I do this? Can I do another separate window that you don't see? Yes. So give me a second. Oh, that's crazy. It blacks out the screen when I do that. Whoa, that is bright. Hello? No. You don't need to see all of my imperfections. Bear with me. Yeah. Go to a darker color. This is way too bright. I think it's this. Don't worry, you can't see what I'm showing you right now when I'm trying to pull it up. Just in case, because I think. Lolanda Moore, hi. Yeah, so my daughter was saying she might come in and join me. So let's see, do I have, I'll have this, hopefully, actually I should have it in the next live stream. Where in the heck is it? Ooh, okay, so that's good. Is it this? Can I get a photo? Yeah, now can I get a photo? Open a new tab. Okay, let's try this. Although this looks pixelated. Nonetheless, I'm digressing. So I'm going to be, this is something I'm going to start wearing. So I was going to see what you guys thought. There's a little bit variation, but nonetheless. Because while I like my Brooks Brothers shirts, they're nice and cozy. It gets to the point where I literally have a wardrobe that I go through when I'm changing, so that I don't have like all of my videos with me wearing the same clothes. I do record them at different days, but I try to go back. I have to look at my other video. I used to look at my other videos and be like, okay, I wore that shirt then, that shirt then, that shirt then. Okay, I can't wear that now. So I was like, well, I'll do some shirts. So I was like, let me see what I can come up with. So I got the M, wearing headphones, since we like to talk about headphones, and then the L, I did the last line, vertical line of the M as a cable cord to the mic. So I don't know if that really looks like an ML for melodic logic. We'll see. But I might add some words onto it later. But I thought I'd share that. Oh, I like that, daughter. If you don't like Ren, you're banned. So you might see this popping up. I'm not saying I'm doing merch or anything like that. This was just more for me. I did. And I think I might do this if I can get to my other screen again. Where did I go? This one? Nope. I'm sorry for this delay. Thank you for your patience. It's not that one. All right. Because while I do love my Disney hat, I'm going to change the color of this. But I kind of dig this. As I'm just, this one? No. What are you doing? Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing. I'll figure this computer thing out one day. But I kind of like this for embroidered on a hat. I think I might get that in silver. I kind of like it with purple, but I like it with silver. In any case, I digress. With all that being said, let me pull up my list. There have been, again, I apologize. I really did plan on having the stream wheel, but I've had so much work to get caught up on after being gone for a week. I didn't have a time. Thank you for saying you like the design. We'll see. Yeah, I was trying to do something that did blend the colors. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do this as merch. It feels weird having subscribers and having all of you first off to begin with. And those of you who do any type of donations, it's too weird. So I almost feel like I need to do shirts and hats and just give them to you for free, because I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you to begin with. So we'll see. I don't know. That's another Tammy. Is my daughter talking about the song that she wrote? Maybe not. She contemplated me reading a song that she wrote. In any case, no, I don't. Well, I appreciate that. Harpa Larpa. Oh, I like that name. So we'll see. Well, it just feels weird. Don't be out of pocket. I know, but still, it's just you guys are absolutely amazing. So it's something I want to get back. I still need to work on a couple of other things for the subscribers as well. I do have some of the stories that I've read that I'll be putting on there, if it's something you're interested in. I do want to do some behind the scenes stuff for this, but we'll see when time more permits. Okay. Holy mackerel, that's a lot of yammering. I do appreciate everybody being here. I do. And I also appreciate some of the feedback of the microphone, because I did on 2 episodes discuss or use my other microphone. That microphone being a studio microphone, it generally requires some EQing, and I didn't want to apply anything. I just wanted you to hear it raw. This mic is still my Sennheiser shotgun, so I'm going to keep going with that at least for the time being. Plus, I don't have this whole arm in my face, because that's not normally how I have it. There was one other thing I was going to mention, and I don't remember. Yes, you could come in 5 minutes if you want. So one of the songs that I want to start out with, again, I wanted to already have tabs laid out, but I've just ruined this. So I appreciate your patience. But I did want to start with, oh my gosh, excuse me. First saying thank you for everyone for even watching my, that crazy video by Ren and Webby, Smoking Gun. That was something. I have still not had the chance to watch the BTS or what Eraser Dread did for that video. So I'm dying to go and watch it. I just haven't had a chance to yet. But it was crazy. And I tried to do the BTS's, I tried to do his new drops the same day, but because I was out of town, I couldn't. So I thought I'll put it out there just in case. So we'll see. But yeah, it was so, when the chick came on, the first sight we have of her is this big lumpy clay butt. And just the way that it was designed, it did not look proportionate. And everything that just spanned from after that was just absolutely ridiculous. And there were so many other times that I did want to, I feel like I'm yelling. There were so many other times that I did want to stop, and discuss things, but I was like, this is already taking too long and it's just minute things. But that was a wild. So I appreciate everybody who spent the time watching that. That was crazy. Melodic microphones. Yeah, that butt was so strong, DK. It was it reminded me of an insane Wallace and Gromit. Insane. So no, melodic daughter, we're not crazying. So, and I'll talk about that later. Okay. So for the sake of sanity, One of the things that has been brought up a lot is Diazapam for a song. I guess there's not a video for this. So I thought we would start there because it's been for a lot of the live streams, it's been brought up, and it's been brought up several times in the comments. So I hope we all feel good. Yes, Mad Libs on shrooms. That was, I don't, just that whole, that whole thing was insane. Even with the beginning fart sound. You have to watch the video on another page. Is Diazapam? That's Chilled Ren. Oh, he did it. Oh, he did Diazapam and Heretic. I've heard Heretic. How many? I have not watched any of the countdowns. I have been wanting to do that because every new drop video that I do for Inpatient, it's like you got to watch it, and I have not had time yet. I also did because Romaine released a new song yesterday. My goal was to try to get on that drop as soon as possible, and I didn't. But did I release that one today? Maybe it's either today or tomorrow. So then maybe the Flame of Prometheus is Thursday. Either way. Oh, so watch the countdown for Smoking Gun. Is that something you'd want to start out with? Is that to me ever done? Okay, well, there's a lot of yeses. Yeah, Romaine's new song. I talk a lot in that as well because a lot goes on. The song visually just does not match the song musically and lyrically, and I'll leave it at that because I did a lot of talking. It is a great song, but it was different. Ooh, Auckland, New Zealand. All right, let's see. Let's do, a lot of people said yes. So let's look at the countdown for this. All right. This is that on? Oh my gosh, that is too bright. Hopefully, again, I made a change, so hopefully it's not going to be banned. Wait, it's on Ren Makes Music, isn't it? I mean, Ren Makes Stuff. Right? We did do Time After Time on the last live stream, a live stream beforehand. Oh, shucks. So where is... Do I have a name? Daughter doesn't seem right. Yeah, you can reply with what you'd like them to call you, daughter. Ren, not Ren. Oh, hello from Houston, Texas. Oh, Ren, not Ren has. Okay, is there... What the heck? Now that makes sense. This is... What the... How have I not... Okay.
And that's your water.
Oh, here we go. Okay, well, let's subscribe to this so I don't miss it. All right. This is going to be a little tricky because the way I have my room set up. She came in... Let's see. I don't know where... You'll have to stand here for a minute.
On the background.
Here, and then you'll have to sit down because...
Okay.
Or not sit, but squat. You can leave that.
Workout time.
So, you can... There's my daughter. You're looking that way, but you should be looking this way. Here, get a little closer.
You're like...
Do you think she looks like me? See, they're saying, hello, daughter.
My name's Daughter.
Yes. What would you like them to call you? Aw, thank you, Cassie.
I can't see anything.
They say you look alike. That we looked like, and that
Twin.
said you are so beautiful, daughter.
I'm your twin.
We do have a lot of similarities.
We're both geniuses
Yeah,
in math.
this isn't Pearl Jam. Don't call me daughter. We
Hi,
call
daughter.
Minnie Mel. Minnie L. How about that? One of her favorite characters and one of her favorite TV shows is what?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. So if we called you Minnie L, that would that could be sufficient.
Okay. I'm Minnie,
You are Minnie, although you are tall.
but right now I'm Minnie.
Yes. She's a chip off the old block. That she is. Well, thank you, DK. I wouldn't necessarily describe myself as being pretty to begin with.
You
so
are pretty.
I am pretty. It's better that she be prettier than me. Eminem. There we go.
I'm Eminem.
My son won't. He probably won't pop in here.
He's probably busy watching.
Ask her about
anime.
microphones so we know she is yours. She just rolls her eyes when I talk about microphones. So
Okay, you have an addiction, sir.
I do.
He's bought at least 500 microphones.
I've had a lot.
And then he said he had to buy a microphone because Billie Eilish used it. That was his excuse.
No, I told
Yeah,
you that no. She likes Billie Eilish too. So I told her that the microphone that I did have was one that she used.
So now he's trying to use me as an excuse. No.
Yeah.
No.
No. Do you all right. She calls me out on a lot. The booth that we're in, don't even bother to ask her how many times I rearranged in here.
He could have built 500 pillow forts with how many pillows he bought.
I did. This used to have a lot of pillows. It doesn't now. But does she like microphones? She likes talking into microphones. Because, yes, yeah. She's adorable and she does like to talk. No, that's not a bad thing. All right. I need to kick off some videos.
Gorgeous.
Yes. That's you.
So then that means you're gorgeous.
No.
Whoa.
Thank you. I appreciate you bringing me my water, too.
Yeah. You left it downstairs.
I did. I'm surprised I got it out. Okay. I appreciate everyone indulging my mini L. I had to move some stuff on my screen. No, she's there's a lot. I don't have any secrets. What are you talking about? Kids are great and they're precious. Okay, let's unmute this. Let's make this full screen. Yes, that works great too. Okay. Are we ready to dig into this? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, K.A. Mine was not either. And I still feel like I could be better. I brought another set of headphones just in case. You wanted to see another set I had. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at this. This is, all right, it's okay. This is Smoking Gun. This is a Premiere timer. Aww. Hey, it's a Mac.
By the time I'd gotten up, thanks for that, I mean. Well,
that's from, don't tell me. I just did this. Instigator? Yeah, in any case. All right. Sorry, let me go back. I gotta hear what they were saying.
Thanks for that, I mean. Well, listen, I'm out here.
How did these guys figure out how to do this?
Out here for the rest of the week. You got plenty of time to show me your moves. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be an opportunity, and I'm sure I will. And when you see them, you'll...
Sup, Ren? Hey, Web. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this YouTube premiere.
So first off, Webby's character sounds like Webby. Ren sounds like Ren, but has inhaled a little bit of helium.
Sup, Ren? Hey, Web. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this YouTube premiere. Forget about that, dude. What about these?
No, no.
It's beautiful. It's bloody glorious. I don't know what's going on with me.
I don't know what's happening.
What the is going on?
What the fuck?
Ren sits down, has a bowl of peanuts.
Oh, no.
I'm not feeling too good right now.
I gotta look at this. So this guy actually built a mini set. That's crazy. But not only that, he's got a hole in his pants.
I'm not feeling too good right now.
I'm sorry. This is juvenile. I gotta see if he's got anything dangling. Or if he kept his back fly open PC. What the heck? Oh my gosh, go faster. This is terrible. This took way too long. Yeah, this is like, I mean, we purposely, now granted, he's probably using the same puppet that he used. I'm embarrassed. There's no, I don't see anything dangling, but I do see an, I can't say that. I let's just go.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Ren sits down. I told you not to take those facts.
Is that really what we look like?
Tarantula.
Hey man, weren't we supposed to be like doing a premiere?
Set fire!
Oh no. That was great. That was hysterical. You could tell he was, I assume we used the same original puppets because we saw first that his rear end pants were cut off, and secondly there was an there was a void. Well, I'll leave it at that. There was a void. And then I knew, let's see. See, I grew up remembering the horror movie Eraserhead. And the fact that he calls themselves Eraser Dread is kind of crazy. That's not. It would be good if I spelled this right. Oh my gosh, what am I? I was trying to type and talk at the same time. That looks better. Oh, we actually, okay, so holy cow, it's 15 minutes. So I won't do that, but I do want to have a video for this because this is absolutely crazy. It was very freaky. Yeah, it is completely unhinged. It was so freaky, just the claymation, how it looked. So weird. So weird. And to learn how to hook up headphones to my TV. Oh, that's good. Phoenix. I mean, but, right. And I even talk about this in, oh gosh. I think I talk about it in Romaine's video that I talk about. Yeah. But just as a brief premise, like, oh, Eraser Dread's mother-in-law made the puppets? That's crazy. Yeah, I do. I definitely want to go back and actually watch this. I don't want to spend all 15 minutes on it or 16 minutes on it on a live because it sounds like a lot of you have. And then maybe in another one we will. We'll see. But I feel like I have so many songs that I already want to cover for this that it would take up a lot of time. But that is crazy. So Minnie L, I'll probably do that towards the end. She wrote the lyrics. There's no mute. She's still working on putting the music together. But in any case, it is David Lynch-ish. Yes. I went to a film school with one of my friends. His uncle was David Lynch. He had some connection. I don't remember. It's been a while. But Lynch is, that's a whole nother story. Okay. Nope. Sorry. I'm trying to get my windows sorted here before they go all crazy. So I can see my chats. Oh, come on. Work with me. There. So how do we feel about, I guess this is the only version of Diazapam? No, it's not. There's no, for her, it's not, she doesn't have it musically done yet. The only thing she has are the lyrics. But I will read it if you'd like me to. Only full version, I think. Okay. All right. Let's just see. Why are you muting? Okay. Are we okay to go with this version? Oh, that's a shame there was a legal dispute. The amount of stuff that Ren goes through for any of his art's insane. Okay, perfect. Let's go with this. And I'll talk about what I was originally going to discuss about wearing headphones when you're listening, because a lot of bands don't put a lot of time into that. So when you listen to music, because they expect their audience to listen to it through their stereo, through a car radio, what have you. So if your car's not done properly, then you don't get all these nuances. That's why I like wearing headphones, is because you can really tell what an artist has done when they mastered it on where things are placed, and then sounds that you may or may not miss. I am at some point during this live stream, because last time I talked about pulling up Genesis and looking at the wavelength that we get from the bass. I've done that, so I wanted to kind of point out some of that too. So there's another video. Yeah, all right. In any case, let's kick this off. Oh. It's kind of Stevie Ray Vaughan-ish.
I seem to feel so much better when it kicks in. Chemical kitchen, feel my brain destruct. Oh, Diazapam me. Turn that volume down on my demons and he give me relief just for a second and he make it all so numb. Oh, why Diazapam do you make me feel like everything's not dissolving? Spinning doors are evolving. Swallow a tablet, I'm overindulging.
It's a synth. And it's pretty crazy because it starts out like up here in the ears and then it works its way back. I'm going to go back 10 seconds just to hear that transition.
You make me feel like everything's not dissolving.
Yeah, I thought it was a guitar at first, but I'm pretty sure it's a keyboard or synth.
Spinning doors are evolving. Swallow a tablet, I'm overindulging. I've tried.
Then we get his voice is right in the center, so it's actually not separated at all. But we get the drum beat is right behind it, also in the center. But we get those synths so that it sounds like a string plucking, but I'm pretty sure it's off a keyboard or a synth. We can tell that that's panned to both ears because there's a little bit of a distance. Then we got a nice reverb on his voice as well.
Ooh, but
now that lead leading guitar rhythm is only in the right ear. This, I just keep stopping.
Don't resist cards folding. You're the crutch that I'm holding. Don't want tomorrow, cause right now I'm golden.
This reminds me of, just this part reminds me of the Stranger Things song that the girl listened to. And it used to be stuck in my head for weeks. So it's probably a good thing I can't remember it. But if you've seen Stranger Things, you might know what I'm talking about. The last 2 seasons, it was a song that kept her going. In any case, I kind of get that a little bit of feeling. Then we got that dun 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 that's back here in the ears, and it's got a nice reverb on it as well, so it's giving us a nice bit of space. And the I, it is in both ears. One was a little more prevalent in the left, but it's still nice to have this variation instead of it just being equal for all instruments in the ears.
My very essence, my coding.
Are you talking about Running Up That Hill? That's the song that Max was listening to.
I just got interrupted. The song that my daughter's correcting me, or adding in that Running Up the Hill. Is that the name of the song?
Yeah, are you talking about the one that Max had to
Yes.
listen to? Yeah, that's Running Up That Hill.
Yeah, the one that Max had to listen to in Stranger Things. Sorry for the interruption. But thank you.
Why can't I breathe like you've stolen my very essence, my coding? Went for a swim and then drowned in your ocean. Don't lie, Diazapam. Promise me the
That plucking is nice. That dun dun dun. It's in the left ear and it kind of fades to the right.
world, but now I'm rotting and mold.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me see. I feel like it goes from left to right.
Coding, went for a swim and then drowned in your ocean. Don't lie, Diazapam. Promise me the world, but now I'm rotting and molding. In my face, it feels swollen.
It does.
Anesthetic, I block that emotion.
So there's something you can do. It's called 8D. It's a spatial. When you're editing in your mastering software, you can create. It's called an 8D effect. So not only do you get to choose between left and right for panning and front and back and anything in between, you can actually adjust where it literally is. So instead of it just being a 3D environment or flat 2D, you actually get 8D. So we can create, you can go as far back as you want to, you can go as far forward as you want to, and in any direction. So you almost, as you're putting this all together, because I don't think I have my plug-in. Otherwise, I would show you exactly what it does. But you'll have at least in the one that I use, you have a picture of a head. And around that head, it has a sphere all the way around it. And you can specify where you want the sounds to be and go. So again, it's not just a simple panning of left and right. It is really creating distance and dimension to it. So with that dink, 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 it almost sounds like muted guitar strings on an acoustic. It actually starts out in the left, but it goes around back into the right, and then it comes back. We can actually hear it come around the front and then come back to the left. So it's not just panning from a left to a right and back. At least me, I can hear that variation in distance. It's pretty crazy, and this is taking way too long for a 3-minute song, but it's just so impressive. Ooh! So I'm pretty sure when he recorded that lead guitar, he was plugged straight into his mixer and then straight into his audio capture device, unless it was using a 4-track or a digital 8-track or 12 or whatever it is. And the reason is because there's no, you can tell, especially when an instrument is mic'd, because there is an air between literally the microphone and the guitar amp. And you can you'll also get some of the air. There's a dead air sound that you get with amps that would get picked up from the microphone as well. And this is extremely clean. So to me, I would almost bet that this was plugged directly in to the mixer, directly into the recording device, because it feels too clean to have been a mic'd mic. Katie asked the difference. Oh, okay. So the difference between mixing, so you have mixing, editing, which can be loose terms, and mastering. So your editing is where you've got all of your multi-tracks. So you have all of your instruments on your own track, and you're tweaking and modifying each of them as need be. So you're basically editing. Editing is the simplistic version of mastering. So with editing, what you're trying to do is piece everything together. So you've got to make sure you've got proper timing. Your instruments are fading in and fading out where they're supposed to be. Mastering comes after editing. Mastering is where you get into your entire EQing. So this is where, and the final result. So your master is always going to be your final result. So once you've done all of your editing, putting all the pieces together, your mastering, and this is the mixing comes in with the mastering as well. So you can look at editing as cutting, pasting, moving all the pieces together. Your mixing is you adjusting how your panning is going to be done. And your mastering is where you get then go in and adjust all of your EQ settings. If you need to make adjustments to reverb and things like that, it's more like the final touches. It's kind of like if you were to record a video on your phone and you wanted to make it look pretty, you might bring it into Adobe, Adobe, not Audition. Oh my gosh. Any video editing software, you would adjust the colors. So it's kind of the same principle. There are just a couple more layers. So you're really is at the very end. Yeah, mastering often occurs at Abbey Road. So there is a team. This is why, again, one of the other reasons why I think there's a multitude of reasons why Ren impresses me. One being knowing that he has his hands in almost every aspect of his creativity, both from concept to release. A lot of those things take time. I mean, there are dedicated companies that all they do is mastering. You'll have someone that does the editing. Then you'll have another team, possibly another company that will do the mixing. Then you have an entirely new company that's going to be doing the mastering. So the mastering, again, at the end is just where you're finalizing. That's what your final release is going to be, and then that's what's going to be put on disc, Blu-ray, DVD, what have you, tape, cassette. So loosely, they're all the same, but depending on who's watching and the level of knowledge, I don't want somebody to think that I didn't know what mastering was just by loosely using editing, mixing, and mastering. So sorry for that long rant. Hopefully that answers your question. It's got a great echo with this, great echo, slight delay with the reverb, but then we also get, I'm not going to repeat what he was doing, but the sounds he was just making, they're actually, we get some that are kind of in the front and the left ear, but back in the right, and then it kind of pans between the two in this distance. It gives us great, the other reasons why I'm just so impressed with Ren and what he's able to produce.
I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same. Oh, Diazapam.
So there's two. He did a double track for this, so we can hear his prevalent voice, but then we actually hear there's a background. So his primary vocal track is kind of in the center, between both ears. But then we have his duplicate, or not his duplicate, but his secondary vocal track gives us that a distance as well with a slight delay.
Healing is one and the same. Oh, Diazapam. Synesthetic dreaming, I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same. Don't lie, Diazapam.
That's an interesting sound. I don't know if I've ever heard that used in a song before. To me, it sounded like a low version of like a big balloon and the air being let out. I know that's not what it was. Well, that's kind of what it sounded like. But it's kind of coming in from the front, and it gives this nice sweeping depth. It's almost like a bee.
Synesthetic dreaming I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the
Well, I like the way that those synths are doing, because now it's all kind of, it feels like raindrops.
pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same.
See, that's as simple as that is. We've got this dinging, panning, and it actually goes out far to the point to where it fades out. Yeah, it's just things like that take time, but it makes such a big difference when you're listening to it. I mean, I've said this so many times before, but if you were to take all of these tracks and the instruments and blended them all into one and just stuck them at your equal left and right, you would not get such clarity, and it would sound muffled because you're just going to have these sounds and frequencies competing with each other. So it's just beautiful. So I was trying to listen to and pay attention to the song before chat. So let me see if I've missed anything. I do need to find some where he is, Amber, where he put some of his beats together, because it would be crazy. And I know there's some BTSs for creation of some of the songs. I do need to find those, because I'd be curious even how long they are. Because he's such a creative artist. All right. Yeah, everything you listen to, you compare to Ren. This is true. This is kind of how I was with Pink Floyd, because that's, again, another band. And if just thinking about, when they released Dark Side of the Moon, that what they had to go through to create some of those sounds, like literally nothing was digital. So they had to, analog go and record clocks being recorded. And then they had to be laid out on tape, because that's what you recorded on, was tape. And they actually had literally tapes that ran out of the recording studio, out of the mixing booth, that ran down the hall, ran into the recording booth, back down the hall, and back into the mixing room as a loop, so that they could get these songs. And it blew my mind knowing that there's a band that enjoys the art of creativity so much that they're willing to go through such long lengths to create something that you only hear for a couple of seconds. And that's another reason why I think Ren is so magnificent. You look at this independent artist who just puts so much time into creating something, and you can hear it, you can listen to all of these nuances, and it's just fascinating that because it's not common. There are not a lot of artists that will take the time to do that. A lot of artists will just, like I've said before, you could, create a song while you're on the toilet in 5 minutes and throw it on the radio if you got the right producers. If it's got enough hooks in it, then, you could have a popular song, but it's not something that's going to last over time. When you take a look at the music that Ren creates and Pink Floyd creates, and a lot of these phenomenal artists that have been around forever, their music lasts for a reason, because it's not just simple. It's there to create an experience. And that's just Ren goes so far beyond anything I could ever comprehend. That's why I've just ended up going down this massive rabbit hole of Ren, because it's absolutely fascinating. Ren's World vote always makes me think of Roger Waters, oddly enough. What is Ren's World? Oh, View. Yes. I could see that. Roger's a little more extreme, especially as he's gotten older, and vocal about politics and government and everything, which is perfectly fine. I think Ren takes a better tactic, and they're two completely different generations, so it makes sense. But I could see that, because there was a lot of what Roger was affected by and still believes in his life. That's prevalent in a lot of Ren's work. Okay, now I'm just yammering on. Okay. So I had always wanted to do Diazapam. The next one, and I don't think this has a video either, is Eden. That has been brought up a lot. And then I kind of wanted to, I have so many on this list. But I don't know if Eden, is Eden deep? Is that a deeper song, or is it an uplifting song? Oh, there is a video for Eden. Okay, let's go with that. Thank you. Is this? Oh no, that's different. No, is that? Let's see.
Let me tell you a story.
Oh, is it this one? It looks like it's cartoonish. Okay, it's both deep. Okay. Oh, it's not a song. Oh, that's right, because this is an in between what? This was before Money Ties or after Money Ties? Oh, Ren's a little more extreme. Maybe. Okay, so this is Money Gang. Okay, all right. Thank you. I'm sorry there's a delay, so I hate that you have to sit there and wait for me to see your response when you're probably like, I already did it. It is 8 minutes. Are we okay with this? Let's go for it.
Story as old.
Kate Bush was discovered by David Gilmour. That's interesting. That, oddly enough, I did not know. No, I don't think I knew that. All right, let's go. Let's take a look at this.
Let me tell you a story as old as time. The story of Adam and Eve.
Oh, he's got his voice, but then they've extrapolated the bass frequencies of it, so you get this deep bass line directly behind it. It's either that, or he was speaking in a particular keys and they were hitting it on the keyboard. Either way, that sounded pretty cool.
It starts with a God who wanted more.
Oh, but he's not now.
God had just created the heavens and the earth. He had the angels by his side, but they had no will of their own. And so the autonomy to love or reject him was never theirs. All but for one. The once called bringer of light. Lucifer, morning star. Lucifer was the fairest and most intelligent of all the angels. He was the closest thing to God's image, and in his likeness, Lucifer felt restless. He began to question and doubt God.
I don't know what I want to say. I'm going to try not to stop a lot, but I just want to reiterate, this goes back to the amount of appreciation that I have for Ren and the people that he works with. Because I even think I mentioned this in another video, the fact that, no, I haven't, yes. In the Flames of Prometheus, I talk about this briefly. But my point is that this takes time. He's got resources and people, whether it's himself or somebody else, have to go and create animations for all of these. They have to do all the editing for all of these. And for the fact that he does this for a song, for something that's not even a song, I could get it if it's for a song, right? Because if you're listening to a song, and you enjoy the video and the music, you're going to want to come back and listen to it over and over again. But something like this is something you really only watch a handful of times in comparison to how much you would actually listen to a song to and watch a video. So it just further impresses me that someone takes the time to go through and create something, especially this long and this detailed, for something that's not going to be listened to a whole lot in comparison to what they would for the music or for a song, a music video. So it's just crazy that they just take this much time. Oh, Katie, thank you. I hope you have a good night. I really appreciate you stopping by. I really do. Okay, so let me go back to this. Because the reason that I stopped this is because if we look at the Lucifer, you have to animate. These are sprites for the most part. You have to animate these sprites, and we can see when we get back to that scene that the character isn't moving, but the wings are moving up and down. So that is still something that has to be animated. I'm just still blown away just at the amount of craftsmanship and time that it takes to do something.
Lucifer felt restless. He began to question
So
and
the head
doubt
moves,
God. He doubted the
and the wings.
hierarchy imposed upon him. He felt God was arrogant. In his frustration, Lucifer built a throne that stood even above God's and declared mutiny. A war ensued. God, being
Bye,
all-powerful,
DK.
came out the victor and banished Lucifer from the heavens and exiled him to earth.
What is this? Okay. I just wanted to stop and say bye, DK. Thank you for stopping by as well. And for anybody else who has to leave, if I don't get to see you before you go, I just really appreciate you being here. I'll go back to this. I also like the piano music in this.
Once again, God was alone with his power. Perhaps from loneliness, perhaps from curiosity, perhaps from a desire to share love, God began to work on his greatest project yet, a being that would mirror himself, the human, two humans specifically, Adam and Eve.
Oh,
They were placed
we
in
hear that bass again. Every once in a while. Once in a while, the bass really comes in on his voice, so they added that additional effect.
two humans
Not here.
specifically, Adam and Eve.
Right there.
They were placed inside a
It's
paradise.
a bass. Hang on a second.
Two humans specifically, Adam and Eve.
Oh, maybe. I thought that was the fingers running across a string of a bass. So it could be a bass, literally a bass guitar that they're doing that with.
And Eve. They were placed inside a paradise built for them on earth, the Garden of Eden. In the garden, God placed a tree that
Like the
bared
birds.
fruit that would grant anyone who ate it powers bestowed only to a God to tell good from evil, left from right, to live righteously or to sin. He named this the Tree of Knowledge. God told Adam and Eve they could eat whatever they wanted in the garden, but never the fruit from the Tree of Knowledge. And if they disobeyed him, it would be punishable by death. The basic way the story of Eden is told is that Eve was tempted by Lucifer in the form of a serpent to eat a fruit from the Tree of Knowledge. Convinced, she bit the fruit, she passed it to Adam, and he did the same.
What the heck? There's a whole bunch of whispering. So I'm trying to clear something. And I want to see...
Sodom, convinced by Lucifer in the form of a serpent to eat a fruit from the Tree of Knowledge. Convinced, she bit the fruit, she passed it to Adam, and he did the same. Suddenly, ultimately...
I can't make out what they're saying. I'll have to extrapolate the stems for that to see if I can find that. Sorry, I gotta. This is Eden. I'm gonna make note of that for myself. You might know what it says, but it's pretty crazy. This is at 2 minutes. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, I don't know what they say, but I'll create it. So a stem, by the way, since we were talking about editing, is basically a track. So it's just another name for a track for the most part. You can extract stems and mix stems just like you can individual tracks. In any case, I have a program within Adobe Audition that will actually extrapolate all the stems, and I might show you that here shortly, but I wanted to do that again. So let me go back.
knowledge filled their minds, and they realized they were naked and felt shame. God discovered this betrayal and felt angered. He exiled Adam and Eve and cursed them with the life of a mortal. They would work, they would bear children, and they would die. The fate of a human. Now look deeper.
Ooh, there it is again.
In the story, the serpent tempted me by telling me I would gain ultimate knowledge and that God would spare me.
Both were true.
This wasn't some great deception, meaning that Satan, in the likeliness of God, perhaps understood his intentions. In fact,
The only lie uttered in the
Garden of Eden was
by God, who did not end up
condemning
Adam and Eve to death.
death.
This could be seen as an act of
Mercy, but the sheer fact that the tree existed and that humans
were initially cut off from this knowledge.
may imply some part of God was afraid that if humans were granted the gift of perception, they, like Lucifer, would have the power to reject him too. The fact that there
Whoa.
stood a beautiful tree that could
Grant this knowledge in the first place.
implies that a small part of
God supposedly all-knowing.
Perhaps wanted and intended
the humans to
bite too.
In the Bible, Satan was an exiled angel of free will. Humans are exiled
descendants of Adam and Eve,
also with free will. Not only have we shared a similar fate to the devil, we were also both constructed in the image of our Creator.
constructed in the image.
Oh, that was cool. So I just didn't want to stop it. It's really interesting that everything that's in white, he's reading. Everything that's in white, she's reading. Everything that's in color, he's reading. But we get that in each ear, and then we've got this low rumble that's pretty cool. But right after this part that I paused it at, as they're talking, his voice is actually much further back in the left ear, and hers is much further back in the right ear.
To the devil, we were also both.
Yeah, so this is way over here.
Constructed in the image of our Creator.
She's over here.
Image of our Creator.
Meaning our behaviors in.
Ooh, that if you've ever seen Pink Floyd The Wall, that kind of reminded me of that transition.
We're also constructed in the image of our Creator.
Meaning our behaviors, in some shape or form, imperfectly echo his.
We could assume that this kind of
God has his doubts,
but
as the most
Powerful being in the universe
he has no one above him
to turn to with questions, and no one to
doubt but himself, an incredibly lonely and isolating existence.
We must only assume that the common thread between God, Lucifer, and us is the desire for more, an eternal curiosity, a desire perhaps birthed from a seed of loneliness. If not, why would we exist in the first place? The constantly looping bittersweet irony is whether gifted by some omnipotent God or simply a byproduct of billions of years of evolution, here we stand in 2023 as creatures with free will, the only creatures that understand and define good from bad, creatures with the potential of a God. And what do we do with that free will, my friends?
Jeez.
We willingly walk to the edge of a cliff. In the name of progress, we jump off the precipice. The empires we build ravage the earth.
So he can do that. He could double his track. Excuse me. And then keep the same pacing or tempo and timing, but reduce it. There's also effects that you can apply to that. But basically, he's dropped it down several bars to give that nice, deep resonance.
We jump off the precipice. The empires we build ravage the earth. The natural order of things are necessary to survive. Any systems which do not honor homeostasis eventually perish. Our free will overrides our own biological instinct.
Oh, that was really cool how he brought his words in with this synth beat. They ended up fading together perfectly.
Our free will overrides our own biological instinct.
Yeah, dun 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 dun, and then it fades into the voice. That's beautiful.
Eventually perish. Our free will overrides our own biological instinct. We can take more than we eat. We can kill more than we need. We can willingly create weapons with the potential to burn everything we've built to the ground. We willingly decide to bow at the altar of greed, the most insidious and
the whole wow, wow, wow just goes around your head.
Willingly decide to bow at the altar of greed, the most insidious and destructive of all sins. We put our faith in corporations who pose as rulers. We willingly allow ourselves to be led by outdated power systems ran by corrupted politicians
and bloated dictators who claim domain and dominion over an open and free land.
We willingly.
That's crazy that he just did that effect where he actually made his voice deeper, but then did a secondary track where he increased the pitch to be opposite.
We elect the corrupted when the decision was always ours to build something better. We willingly create and impose separation because of beliefs that we are force-fed through our phones and television sets. We always had the will to reject these things, but we adhere to them as though they were the laws of physics.
He did a call
War,
out to HBO.
famine, pestilence, greed. These aren't things imposed upon us by an all-powerful God or by his demonic adversary. They are here because of us, not because of free will, but because of our inability to use it. We must be motivated to be better, not out of fear of punishment of an eternal damnation, but because the choice exists, because we love ourselves, because we have the power to absolve ourselves of so much unnecessary suffering. Take a second to be in this very moment.
That's key. I have many friends of mine who are stressed out on a daily basis, and they can't see past what's right in front of them. And I'm just like, take just a minute to appreciate something simple. I mean, if you're writing with a pen, just take a minute to look at the tip of the pen and think about how fascinating it is for ink to come out of this vestule that has a little ball at the end. Like, if you could think about something that's not part of your daily life, but something that you might use every day, like a pen or a pencil, to just appreciate the simplicity of it, but yet its magnitude of something that we use every day. Just taking a moment out of your time, I think, is such a key. I don't mean to rant, but I like that he mentioned that. The other thing I want to mention, Xanadu, you didn't need to do that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Saying I should watch the scavenger hunt that goes with this at some point. Not necessarily in live, it's epic. Okay, so there is a scavenger hunt for Eden. Let me make note of this. Thank you. Okay, I'll continue.
In this moment, how much suffering is happening all over the planet right now? How many people are dying of illnesses that could have easily been cured, but aren't because of the selfishness and greediness of humanity? How many people break their backs and reject their own passions to simply afford bills and food? How many of us crave distraction from existence? How many of us numb that pain in whatever way necessary? How many children are being abused? How many people sleep cold and hungry on the streets? How many of us become cogs inside a machine that is destroying itself? How many soldiers have been forced to fight in meaningless wars? How many humans have killed for ideals they don't believe in or understand? How many people have died for the greed of another man? And how much of this was avoidable? As written in the Bible, Satan was not condemned to hell. Satan was condemned to earth. He lives there amongst other creatures with free will, who always had the choice and still chose their own undoing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our self-made hell. The bittersweet irony is this is a creation of our own design. I'll leave you with this. Consider what you have done here today. You have worked together as individuals collaborating to form a giant neural network, a hive mind capable of achieving incredible things. We have lent on each other's strengths to solve puzzles and decipher riddles, and we've done so to win money. Imagine applying that same spirit and determination to creating the closest thing we have to paradise here on Earth. By using the power of collaboration, we can work together to even the playing field for everybody. Our dystopias can become utopias. Our Jahannams can become Jannah. Our hells can become heaven, right here on Earth. And this sentiment applies to atheists, agnostics, and believers alike. Myself, I'm an agnostic who believes. I believe in us. We must do better because we can choose to. We must be better simply because the option exists. Thank you.
Holy mackerel. Because this was during Sick Boy, right? So this was 2 years ago? Or no, after Sick Boy, I'm sorry. Yeah. But still, to have, I think it takes a certain amount of knowledge, experience, whether it be indirect or direct, to have, I would say, the strength and the strength and the knowledge to be able to say something like this. This is perfect. But I think this goes back to the fact that if you were to look at other artists, they have to worry about things they say, what they wear. There's so many restrictions, and nobody wants to say the wrong thing of upsetting somebody else. But it's great because Ren has these philosophies and these beliefs that if people just were good, that life would be good. And if we could somehow, somewhere, some way, find a way to change the way in which we live our daily lives and in which we find as important factors within our lives and to those around us that we could live in such a dystopian environment. But I just love that he even takes the time to not only think about these things, but put together a video and to take the time to even voice this type of information. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And I feel like I talked a lot already. Okay, so let's see. Minnie L's song. Oh, let's... What is Eclectic Company? I'm trying to go through and see what I've missed. If not, I'll go back later. It looks like you're going back and forth. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Other than you saying you can't see a solution out of this mess. That's weird and interesting position. Well, we don't need to talk about that. All right. Ooh. That's a great suggestion. So for the next thing, I was actually thinking about the Gulls with The Big Push. But I like, wait, we did Heroes. I think. Wasn't it Heroes that we did on the last live? So the concept of it, especially the beginning, the video being set up like it being set up like a video game. Okay, yes, thank you about doing Heroes. I thought we had. But I do have some follow-ups for that. And the version I did was during the lockdown where they were all separate. At least I did do a video that was during lockdown, and I'm pretty sure it was Heroes. Thank you. And now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yes, Renee, about it being like a video game. It is pretty impressive and unique. Again, to not only put down the words to create this idea that he has, but also how it's going to be manufactured for the viewer. It's pretty impressive. Okay. So, John, I used to collect vinyl, and I know there is a strong, firm belief that vinyl sounds better than anything. And there is truth to that to a degree. So I used to have so much vinyl, I got tired of moving it. There's actually two phenomenal vinyl places that are around me that I donated it to. I still have some, but I do like vinyl. Yes. Okay. So yes, but I've got to say, you guys are being wonderfully supportive of my daughter's song, although I don't know where it is. I feel, yes. Thank you for your patience. And in case you didn't know, I don't know if you know this or if you care. Okay, you have it. Where is it? Yeah, albums wherever. Whoa, especially back then. I do have some Pink Floyd vinyls. There used to be a place in Mississippi called the Little Big Store. Angel, we'll get to it. You didn't need to donate. I was trying to figure out where, how can I get it? So thank you so much, Angel, for that. It's in your hand. Well, bring it here. But so real quick, we talk about records, then we have CDs, then you have DVDs, then you have Blu-ray. Commonly, obviously, going from music down to video. But one of the reasons that DVDs were, she's here, so we'll...
No, I'm not.
Oh. So we'll hear it in a second. Let me finish my thought so I don't forget. We had beta, then we had VHS. The main reason that we went with VHS over beta is because that is what the particular adult industry went with. So ironically, a lot of the media that we have for accessing other than streaming was actually driven by the adult industry. The reason I bring this up is because when you take a look at beta versus VHS won because that's what the industry went with. It was better, yes. And then you actually had laser discs compared to DVDs. Now, they were bigger in size, but laser disc actually worked better. And then you had Blu-ray compared to HD DVDs. Blu-ray won out because of, again, the industry. But a lot of it is because when DVDs came out and we finally could get some sort of HD for video, everybody complained that there was lacking in the audio. So they couldn't compact the uncompressed audio onto a DVD. So they came out with, like I said, the HD DVDs, and they came out with the Blu-ray. And Blu-ray came out and again was led because of the adult industry, but that was the main reason, because people lacked the sound. So we kind of get that same characteristic when you listen to vinyl, because you can't get a lot of those nuances on a vinyl that you can, especially on a digitally edited track, because of that. But in any case, I meant to bring that up many years ago, but yeah. Huge beta versus VHS. Yeah, VHS only won for a certain reason. And we had both, and I preferred beta. Okay, so for you, where is your... I know, but do you have music?
I also got the Zora app to make it into an actual song too.
Did you make it into an actual song yet?
Yeah. I have like 5 different versions.
Holy mackerel. Did you listen to them all?
Yeah.
Which one do you like the best?
Where's my first one?
So I guess...
Don't mind me.
Let me see.
This one. Right, yeah, this one's my favorite.
Okay, give me a second. Let me see if I can pull this up.
Did you see what I typed when you were showing?
Gosh, I really gotta change this up.
You need sunglasses. Did you?
I don't want everybody to see my imperfections. They got to keep coming back. All right, do you have, let's see, log in? What did you log in with?
My Google.
Okay,
Yeah, my Google. What's my Google? That's a great
That
question.
is a great question. So we are prepared, but not fully prepared.
How do you find your Google?
Oh,
It's
my.
right here.
Here,
Wait, I'm such a genius, Dad.
Well,
Never mind, that's the wrong Google.
It's not gonna
you know
be
what? You're smarter than me.
Let's see. Here.
I'm fine.
Here.
Here.
What?
Here.
That is not your... Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Thank you for everyone's patience.
I don't have much, so there's not.
You
don't have much, yes. I'm aware.
You
are so beautiful to me. Can't you see?
That does not show me. This, okay, so let's see if it's...
Maybe it's the one you gave me, the like... M-A-F.
No, hang on. You don't need to say it out
Well,
loud. You might get flooded with emails.
Well, because I'm famous then.
Not that I don't trust you all.
He doesn't trust you.
I trust everybody who's in a live stream. I don't necessarily trust anybody else who
He doesn't trust me.
Watch this.
That's the person he doesn't trust.
Well, as
a parent who is overprotective.
I wouldn't say I'm overprotective. Oh, I got it right. Holy mackerel. Now this question is this going to work? What is happening right now?
It's trying to make you famous now.
I just skipped this.
That says done.
Skip this. Where are now? Oh, I've got to find your. Let's see. Was it here? I'm already signed in. You stinker. What is happening?
You go to library.
I have to log in.
No, that's not what.
No, because it's associated it. Then I should be able to go to library.
Continue.
That's the same. Oh, that's okay. Let's skip.
Skip.
This is not the right account.
Well, it is. You just
keep skipping?
I guess that's what I did. I don't pay attention to what it says.
Oh, you
Okay.
do have it. Okay.
See, okay, hold on. Now, which one was it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Which one is it? Don't mind me. Oh, duh. I think it's that one. Wait.
What does the picture
wait,
look
no.
like?
No, it's not that one. It looks. Wait, is that the right one? It looks like that.
This one you pointed at?
No.
This one?
That one, yeah.
4.5 all. Okay. Oh, now they all have the same freaking cover. I think it's this one.
No, it's not. That's not even close.
That is the same cover, isn't it?
That's a car. That doesn't even have a car.
Well, it's a tiny image. Are you sure that doesn't have a car?
Okay. So it's not the palm trees, but okay, here, go down.
Go down.
It should
How
be
long
this
is
one.
it?
No, it's not. It's
Let's see.
2 minutes and 44 seconds.
Okay, that's gonna be hit this one. That's 2:44. That's palm trees.
No, that's not it, because that's just 90s. Okay, so, hold on.
So you have another
go
one that's
all the way down.
2:44? Okay.
All the way.
Hang on. Here's another one. This one?
Wait, I think it's that one. Let me think.
That's
No, it's this one.
This one's 2:44. Okay.
Yay.
I think we have it. I think.
It is.
So let's
I
let
know.
me pull back up chat.
Did you hear what I said when you were showing him the merch?
No.
I said he worked like 5 hours a day on it, so be nice.
This entire crew is overly nice. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Also, you move your hands.
You want to do it? Well, okay. So I do move my hands a lot. I was an instructor for like 11 years, and so plus it'd be kind of boring if I just talked like this and was like, and then the panning in the ear from the music sound, we can hear the guitar go from the left ear to the right ear. That'd be pretty boring. All right, so let's
we could have done.
What?
It was in the liked list, so we could have just clicked that one.
It was in the what?
It was in the liked list, so we could have just clicked that.
Yeah, we should have done that one. 2:44. Okay,
Yeah.
so just to preface, she wrote the lyrics.
I dropped my phone.
There's a whole.
2 pages.
We've got a nice fancy Kisses
Burn
book.
For Mean Girls.
Yep, from Mean Girls. So she did write this
It was
lyrically.
painful.
Musically, okay, I'll read the chat before I do the song. Musically, she used Suno to put it all together. So let me read the chats because everybody's. Let's see.
Whoa. I love you called her.
Stinker. She's adorable.
He's mean to me. I'm kidding.
Can you do can I do a reaction to your daughter's song? Oh. Well, this will be a great, I suppose so.
I get approval.
You get approval.
That doesn't make much sense. It's hard to stand on your toes.
Is that, well, all right, let me make sure I didn't miss anything else.
Stinker.
This chick has
White Chicks.
a
That's
ton,
a good movie.
It is a good movie. Has a ton of confidence. She does not get that from me. No.
To start with, I don't. But then when I get the hang of it, I do.
I know. I'm actually surprised. She's normally quiet in front of strangers, so the fact that
Stranger danger.
so the fact that she can't see you probably helps a lot.
I don't like standing in front of people.
You are compassionate. I know. Whenever she has to talk in front of a class just to give answers, she freaks out.
I focus on a tape.
So yes, thank you, Richard, for pointing that out. I finally did find it. This thumbs up. You can do this. You can do a reaction to it if you want to. I'll have to mute. I'll get it. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. This is going to be new for all of us. I'm just going to. I'll just play it. She doesn't blush that much. Yes, I think only for a couple of seconds when she gets in front of strangers. But no, yeah. I know. Well, the fact that somebody else said that they don't like strangers, I don't know.
Well, because their parents always say stranger danger.
Yes.
See, that's
but she can go anywhere and make friends. Not only that, she'll go spend time at a pool, and she's hanging out with the 17, 18, 19-year-old
Okay,
girl.
that was once. And you don't even take me to the pool anymore. So.
Yes. So, not a blusher like myself. Not as much. I do blush
People
easily.
do say I blush at school, but they just be making up stuff because they be planning weddings and they're like, oh my god, you talked to him for 5 seconds, you guys should get married.
Yes.
Right now.
No.
They be doing too much.
Yes, they would. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's I'm gonna go ahead. I know we're having a family discussion here. Everybody's like, this is not Ren based. I appreciate everyone being so open to listening to this song. So again, there's no video. I'm just going to play it directly from the browser, so you should be able to hear it. So yeah, Jane is good. She's busy. There's been a lot of travel lately, so she's been busy. So Tammy, as you can see, has been phenomenal enough to be another moderator for me. She's been excellent. Everybody who's been helping me out has been absolutely excellent. It's almost to the point I'm overwhelmed by your kindness that I honestly don't know what to say. And so I don't feel like I give thanks enough because it's you all are just so kind and so overwhelming that I just want you to know that you don't know how much I appreciate you. I really, really do. Okay, so for this, I know Jane wasn't on the last one or obviously on this one. So yes, I appreciate all my, all right, let's get this song started. It's called Summer All Day. And this was, like I said, done by Sunos.
I was inspired by Lush Life. So
what's Lush Life?
It's a really popular song. It's by Zara Larsson.
None of those words made sense to me.
I was inspired by the
that part,
artist Zara Larsson. That's a real name.
Oh, okay. So do we need to go down a Zara Larsson?
They 100.
This?
They 100% know.
Number one, Dad.
Zara
Thank
Larsson.
you. Does anybody know who Zara? What's her last name?
Zara Larsson.
Larsson? Zara Larsson?
This man took 3 weeks just to say my best friend's name.
Well, it's not a common name that I could remember. Yes, they do. Okay. Well, I have never heard of Zara Larsson. The only Larsson I know is, oh my gosh, who did the don't pop your fingers. Sorry. No, see, you're messing me up. Whoever the cartoonist is that made all the silly things. In any case, all right. Let's do this. Let's do this. You won't be able to hear it.
Okay, I already know what it sounds like.
Because I can't. You do know what it sounds like? Okay. Let's give this a shot. So whomever's going to, I can't believe somebody's going to do a reaction video. This is insane, first off. So I appreciate all of you.
We're both famous.
No, not Walt Disney. Larson, he does the calendars, like the School for the Gifted. It has a kid pushing the door when it says pull to open. And then there's another one that has a deer that when he's standing up, his belly looks like a target. And the other deer is like, that's a heck of a birthmark. And then my favorite one is where, I think it's Larson. I could be completely wrong. Gary Larson. Yes, Far Side. Thank you. That was driving me bananas. That's exactly what and I know nobody asked because I said I was going to start this 20 different times already. But my other favorite one was that when there's a mosquito on an arm or on a hand and you see the mosquitoes blown up like a balloon and the other mosquito beside him says, pull out, you hit an artery. I don't know. To this day, that still makes me laugh. All right, let's go with Summer All Day. Hopefully you should be able to hear it. Yeah.
Bikes by the boardwalk, ocean breeze, taking silly pictures under the palm trees. Getting a pocket full of sunshine, a heart full of fun. Don't want this feeling to ever be done. The night is still young, we're just getting started. One more song, one more dance, one more chance to make this moment last. Summer all day, summer all night, golden hour glow and the feeling's just right. Hands in the air, singing hey, hey, hey. We're gonna make these memories stay some all day. Summer all night, stars coming out and they're shining so bright. Laughing with my friends, everything is okay. We're gonna live for the summer all day. Oh, oh, summer all day. Summer all day, summer all night, golden hour glow and the feeling's just right. Hands in the air, singing hey, hey, hey. We're gonna make these memories stay some all day. Summer all night, stars coming out and they're shining so bright. Laughing with my friends, everything is okay. We're gonna live for the summer all day. Summer all day. Summer all day.
I think she blushed a little. Uh-oh. Shh. That was a good song. Somebody said, why didn't I share this yet? She just wrote this, what, a day ago? 2 days ago?
Probably like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3 days ago. But she had some assistance with the music from,
What's it called?
yeah, from Suno.
That's right.
But yeah, so thank you, everybody, for encouraging her to listen to it. This could be a hit. Yeah. That was awesome. I need to change this. I keep having this set to top chat. And I mean to say live chat because I miss things. There we go. Absolutely beautiful and amazing. See, they agree with me. Now you need to write a Ren style song.
That's what ChatGPT is made for.
Chat GBT.
Yeah, that's what that's made for.
I don't know if AI has the what's the word I'm looking for? The capability to write something as magnificent as Ren. So yeah, somebody said maybe I should use this as my opening video now, or opening song to my live stream. So maybe.
I just want to see the reaction video.
Yeah, so it's just,
I'm like, what does
I'm wondering if whoever's doing the reaction video is expecting it. Rap and acoustic next, yes. She does not play any instruments. She tries. She's
really the piano.
She has put her fingers on a piano and pressed a couple of keys.
I was in a show for music to play the piano, sir.
This is true, but when I asked you how well did it go, what did you tell me?
I don't know. I don't remember what we ate for dinner. You can't ask me these questions.
This is true.
What did we eat? Did we eat dinner?
No, you had a late lunch.
Oh yeah. Right. I don't wake up early, people.
No, she does not wake up
I'm not
early.
an early person.
Nor does she go to bed early.
Well, that's on you, sir. Because you spent you want to tell them what time you stayed up?
No, this is not the forum.
What time you stayed up doing your merch?
This is not the forum for this. No. So thank you for listening. Yeah, no, I've tried to teach her guitar. She's really good at detuning a guitar, but nothing additional musically. Plus, she's still growing. So it is the dexterity. There's a lot of requirement for dexterity. But yes, I do. Neither of my kids are interested in playing instruments.
I could play the piano right now. Beep, beep, beep. Yep.
You could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beep, boop, beep.
Beep, yes.
That's how you do it.
Yes.
I remember the notes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we should probably do. We've been on the phone for the phone. We've been on stream for almost 2 hours, and I think we've only done like 3 songs.
What? He doesn't.
Yeah, everybody's saying, "Keep at it, girl." There you go. See?
That's the other set of headphones.
I could do keyboards. That would work. Yeah, I don't need those.
That's for me, right?
So
we both do it. That's what that's for.
Well,
right?
no, because there's only one audio output.
No one. Who needs you anymore?
A lot of people don't.
Okay, sir. I was being dramatic. What?
Oh, they're giving you donations. Thank you. I submit this earlier. Fairies for real? For real. You had to stop this. So that was for Summer All Day. And then the same thing for Linda Spencer. Yes. Summer All Day. Y'all are too kind. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm more famous.
You will be more famous.
I win.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta know what YouTube channel that reaction video is on.
We'll have to figure out what reaction video that is on. So I can do I'll do a reaction of my daughter's video.
You gotta figure out who sent that so you can try to search them.
Yes, I will. Hopefully they'll mention it again, or Tammy was kind enough to mark down who it was because I did not. Yes, your first royalties.
Now you gotta play.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much. So I have, where's my big push? No, not that one. Somebody mentioned big push, these boots. Did I do? No, I don't think I did. Have we? No, I haven't. Okay. Let's go with this. That was a upbeat song that we got that we all got to listen to for the first time. So that was the first premiere, and thank you very much. So we can go for another upbeat, so to speak. Boots for Maker Walking, Satisfaction. Oh, okay, and everybody. Let's
action.
Let's do this. Wait, is this? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
You keep saying you got something for me.
Mm-hmm.
Something you call love, but confess. You can't messing where you shouldn't be messing.
Even though they're doing this live, it's great that they've still separated this musically because the harmonica is only in the left ear.
Now somebody's getting on your best. These boots are made for walking. That's just what they do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. But I try. Yes, I try. Well, I try. Can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. No. Hey. Everybody needs somebody.
Yes.
Everybody needs somebody to love. Well, are you ready, Boots? Get walking. walk all over you. I can't get some focus. That's just what's happening. One of those days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Everybody.
That was good. That was the first time I feel like that's where they didn't do like a variation or rendition of it. Like it stayed really true to the original songs. I like how they all blended together. It's so fun. I wonder if they've how often or if often do they get kicked out of places. The other thing is, how do you come up with the idea to say that you're going to go just hang out and play in a laundry? And how cool would it be to walk in to do your laundry and you're like, oh my gosh, I got the big push in here. Like, I'm coming to this laundromat every day. If anything, this is how they businesses could use them to promote other businesses. That is crazy. I bet it was hot. Yeah, close quarters. That's true. But it sounded, I mean, especially for where it is, it sounded great. We can see that Ren is wearing a lapel mic. Wait, let me go back. Yeah, so in the top left corner, you can see the lapel mic on Goran's. Yeah. I finally got Romaine right. My daughter already told you. It took me weeks to remember what her friend's name was or how to pronounce it, so I'll eventually get it right. But that is a great song. I like how, that flows in and out. Goran, thank you. If I pronounced that right. Sort of Goran. Yes, I'm getting there. I need to move. I rearranged my monitor because I liked looking here instead of down, and then now I've got to get another stand that's not too big for my desk. Dumb King come. What the? Is that a big push? Let's see. Oh, it's a Ren. Okay. Okay. Thank you. This is not I had all right, let's do this. I had plans. Backstory alert. Okay. Oh, Dotta's King come first? Wait, there's the diss. What is no. Yeah, is it if I got to do the diss first? Context would be helpful. Okay, yes. So is this the exclusive disco? No, that's not Ren. Is it also on a Ren? Is it? Oh my God. Okay. let me see if this will give me the link. Nope. Shh. Dotta's diss. Okay, let's do. Oh, is it all together? Because this says Dumb King come. And then come Dotta diss. Quantum, you don't need to. Thank you for donating. You guys aren't here. You don't need to donate. Okay. I know. I was like, all right. I'll do the spin wheel. We'll have an idea for a way for a live stream to go, and it is not. But I still love the camaraderie. I was just doing some recommendations. It's on King Dotta's channel. Oh my gosh. What? King Dotta? King Dotta is Kingdom Come? No. Is it this one? And the song called Kingdom Come. Okay, this is it. All right. So we're doing this first, right? And then his Dumb King. Dumb King Come. Okay. Dumb King Come is a song. All right, so I assume it's this one. Is it? Now, before I continue, is this the correct one? Yeah, squirrels. Okay, thank you. All right. What are you guys getting me into?
I mean, one take. Okay. I said I'm different. If I said it, I meant it. If you had common sense, what this nigga must have spent it. The universe is probably feeling generous to send me this brand new meal. Yeah, let's not pretend that trends ain't why you win. Can't be the pen cause him doping to them. The mind style probably never changed from. You make a song called Murderer. On this one I became one. I'm the king of this dissing and instigation. Since you make pain music, I give you this inspiration. Get this nigga flashbacks of hospital visits. The price of life is whatever it costs you to finish. Oh, you a little puppy. I'm a big dog. Meaning it don't hurt if I get bit, dog. A million subs, I salute you doing well. That just means there's more people that's gonna see you take a L. They call me Dotta, he know them. I go to war with stars. Is you off a kilo rent? Oh yeah, you high rent. Oh, you ain't scared when you tried to. But realize fool that brave niggas die too. I eat rappers like a cannibal though. Turn Ren into a rug, now that's an animal flow. Shit, if you was me then I probably would've lost this pro wrestling. This the biggest body I done caught. Gotta give this nigga credit. He ain't scared that he would get it. But I bet it's gonna be the next time that he needs some medics. I said my flow was like sugar to diabetics. The foes up, he froze up quicker than cryogenics. And since you niggas say that Ren has skills and he from Wales, when I flood him, pray that Ren has skills. It's for the culture. And for the ones that really rap dope. Bane in your existence, bring a bat and get your back broke.
Obviously this is terrible, but if if this guy thinks that he has more talent than Ren, he is massively deluded. One more thing. He's only got 9,000 subscribers. He's talking about how Ren's got millions and how this guy's going to have, this is insane. Is this for real?
I've seen all them weird ass movements and thought that's coke. It ain't about a pimp talking when the max spoke. Classic goat beats, nigga, I ripped them. Can't talk about bars when you too skinny to lift them. They always trying to say my flow isn't fast. Like they don't know that haymakers is slower than jabs. Well, said if you rap better, then let's hear it. No instruments, I play with guitars like Jeff Jarrett. And man, I was raised in the 405. When the homies had work, nigga, I sold those lines. 800 subs, a nigga feel platinum. Dropped on Knox and smacked him and got no reaction. And now the people is like, how is this happening? How'd he get here and who was that with him? Why did he flatten him? Ren should have had his gat with him. Over Captain America shield when I start attacking him. I'm dope enough to dish you and still give you props. Say you is creative, that's just where it stops. Like why you jump up taking knots for knocks. Now your numbers up, wall clocks cuss. Dotta preposterous shots that hit esophagus. This confidence.
Real quick. This is hard. But here is a prime example of somebody who did not do any sort of editing whatsoever when they put these tracks together, because it is so muffled, because there is no separation between the voice, the instruments, the girls singing in the background. This is like ear garbage. I don't mean to be fully disrespectful. I'm talking about from an experience perspective, it is literally just noise that is coming in to the ears equally at the same volume with no variation. And then when you listen to something by Ren or other talented artists who take the time to go and master and edit, you get such a big difference in this. This is
dominance in the skin of a rhinoceros. I saw it outshine. Who talking about mine? I brought out nines, leaving all these chalk outlines. I said it's stop.
He even dissed Chinchilla, right? Because he just said chalk outlines. I hate to go back 5 seconds, but
I brought out nines, leaving all these chalk outlines. I said it's stop, nigga.
Maybe it wasn't. That was in references to death, obviously. But okay.
The fuck y'all thought? Hey, don't matter who it is you talk about. Hey, it could be Ren. It could be Screw. It could be Knox. It could be Crip. Nigga, it could be you. I'm telling you, ain't nobody fucking with me. Hey, the king. Nah. The God, nigga. Yeah. Gotter than God.
We're going to spend 30 seconds to fade out. Are you kidding me? No, it's almost a minute. But listen, there's no taking his voice and lyrics out of the way. Give me 1 second. My daughter left the door open, so I could get in some feedback. But just again to further reiterate the editing in this, and there may be a better version. That's. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of compression and variation that gets applied automatically to anything you upload to YouTube. But for the fact that we can listen to Ren and tell all these spatial differences, and yet you listen to something like this, there's no production quality in this whatsoever. Oh, the only thing that I think somebody did was put all the tracks together, make sure they were all normalized, and then went with it. Because there's no. Well, this was. Now I've got to see what known for dissing on. I can imagine, right? Bloomadon. I don't want to say that wrong, but I can imagine, because you can get much. There's the saying, you can catch more bees with honey than vinegar. However, depending on the circumstances, it might be. He obviously got a lot of publicity, probably. That was done 2 years ago, and he still only has 9,000 subscribers. I feel like I need a very big Q-tip. All right, so let's see what Ren has to say. His cadence is not terrible. Okay. I appreciate it, Cassie.
We're gathered here today at the grave of Dotta. Here, I bought you some Viagra. You went too soft on me, brother. I must reject tradition and speak ill of the dead. After Knox decapitated you, I'll bury the head. King don't come, you dumb king, calm down. What's a king without a crown? Just a peasant or a clown? Jealous, little bitch. And for anyone in doubt, he's a jealous little bitch, lashing out to get the clout. King Dotta, not a king. I know a crown when it rusts. I eat you up, then shit you out. I call that a royal flush. Going by the laws of physics, when you die, you'll combust, because you've got your own center of gravity, fat fuck. I've seen you play the race card a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't. I can't see this. What? Jeez. Ren is absolutely garbage.
Saying people only fuck with me because I am white. And then you go and backtrack and you say I'm alright. You're feeling mixed in your emotions, like a horny ex-wife. The reason people don't fuck...
Did he say what I think he said?
You're feeling mixed in your emotions, like a horny ex-wife. The reason people don't fuck with you is because you were shy. Oh, you a big dog? Well, I'm a sick puppy. I slap you daft, you little punk. That's how you get lucky. Because if you lose, you're still winning, it's clear. More views on your disc than your whole career. So come... I'm actually sorry about this one, Dotta. I'm sorry. So come on, fatty, keep up. You're losing the race. Your YouTube views lower than your calorie intake. Stop watching what I'm doing and start watching your weight. I'll kick down your front door screaming, put down the cake.
Little steak on my plate, you're starting beef, but it's butchered. Because you're butchering the culture, you ain't brewing kombucha. How could you have kids, man? You're hardly a looker. I wonder how much it costs to buy a surrogate hooker. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, I'm only joking. It's only hip hop. Time to take my dick out of your mouth and pull my zip up. I'm sure my
Stop. I expected some of that. I did not I didn't expect the last lines. Okay. Keep it together, man. Oh God. Okay. I gotta go back though. I gotta go back. Oh no. Because I gotta go
joking.
back.
It's only hip hop. Time to take my dick out of your mouth and pull my zip up. I'm sure Michelle Show will be obliged to clean this shit up. Then bend over backwards while you're leaping from the tip up. Michelle.
Oh my God. Okay. This is an awesome diss. I'm not going back. I'm gonna leave it where it is. Oh my God. He just kept going.
Oh, the filter's weird and your channel is dead. It's like I'm watching Pokemon, but ugly with dreads. This ain't a battle, it's a fucking massacre. You're on my planet Earth, I am David Attenborough. Blood-sucking Dracula with parasite vernacular collateral. I run up like I'm Battlestar Galactica. I didn't even make a beat for this shit. You're not worth the...
I was literally just thinking that he put together a rap with no beat to go against the guy who said he can't rap.
Like I'm Battlestar Galactica. I didn't even make a beat for this shit. You're not worth the fucking time, Dotta, you're last on the list. I wrote this in 10 minutes with a flick of the wrist. I speak about 5 syllables, you cease to exist, so real. Maybe think twice, my friend, about stepping to the mark in the world of Ren. Cause you were just a rodent and it's mice and men. Crushing skulls like I'm Lenny, Pale of Jenny again. Instead of Jenny, it's a Dotta on the tip of the blade. Tires screech while I drive by, I'm Violet the Range. You're just part of a machine, against you I will rage. And I'm killing in the name of a king that I slayed. Bully, I've seen you dissing Dwayne and then crit, miss a kill shot or knocks because you're bitter as shit. Then you made the big mistake. You put me on the list. I'm a fucking psychopath, Dotta. Don't take the piss. Irrelevant rapper, wasting my time. People only heard of you because of this rhyme. Or you're a murderer. That's so cool, my guy. Got your time in the spotlight, so enjoy the shine. Wait. I genuinely mean it when I say you should shine. I just played you at your game, so welcome to mine. I want all of my fans to show Dotta the time, because he's actually sick at rapping. Go and like and subscribe. There's a new counterculture in this world of division where we bicker over politics and race and religion. There is war, there is peace, that's a human decision. Either you could be my brother or another collision. And the media, they love it when we hate each other, because the money lines their pockets if you're not my brother. And this black versus white, that's divide and conquer. Ignorance, it is formed in the womb of monsters. If there's war in the east, industries are getting paid. If there's war in the streets, there's a mother at a grave. If I pander to my ego, then I'm just another slave. A casualty of vanity, hate just breeds hate, so Dotta. I think I've got to leave it at that, because I'm not a battle rapper, but I do like to rap. Now 1 million new eyes will be on where you're at. I hope you roll with it, my friend. Put yourself on the map. Dotta is sick.
I mean, again, just to show how good of a human Ren is, at the end, I get why he did it, right? Because he wanted to just prove he could, battle at his own game and be better. But in the end, he's like, this is pointless. People just want us to be constantly at odds with each other. And the fact that he's even like, go like, subscribe. He's a great rapper. There are not a lot of humans on this earth that are like that. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. Well, it's unfortunate that we had to listen to the original version, the first, to understand this, because while it would have been funny, it would not have been as funny, because the context of it is so great. I guess Knox did some stuff on it too. It is almost, I would say, annoying, but he is such a genuine and decent person. It's insane. It makes me feel like I'm a good person and kind, but you look at that, it's just like I don't know what I would have done. There's even more history. That's crazy. Oh, he mentions Dotta and Cujo Beatdown. I have to go back and listen to that. That's insane. Jeez. That's why okay. I don't know if she is still on. I think she's watching TV. So Dotta's now a friend? I don't know Michelle's show. Yeah. He did. Yes, he did. That was crazy. That's still interesting. He's only got 9,000 subscribers. I wonder, let's see. What I'm going to take. This had 693,000 views. So he was again right that he was going to get more views than the actual song, which is just insane. That is insane. Yes, Ren did Rise Above. So I'll have to check out Michelle's show reaction to that. That would be funny to watch. Let me look at my list of other songs. Yeah, that's a good statement, Durabel. Oh, it for real? This song has 111,000 views. Has more. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, happy song now. Yeah. So let's do. Okay, I know somebody mentioned Acoustical Genesis, and I will, but it's not. I want to wait, even though it is a great song. That's kind of an upbeat song. So there are some Live Nation streams. We did do. Wait, did I do that? No, I did the Big Push. So what about? I think I've done Praise You, Genesis Live. I know there was a Genesis Live and a Genesis Acoustics. I didn't know there was the other one. Well, sorry, I knew that there was the official version, the acoustic version. I didn't realize there was a live version. I did. So tomorrow it will be released, the Romaine song that I did. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. Let me see. Or maybe, I'll tell you real quick. Because it was a good song. But I did that yesterday. I just haven't. It's going to be released. So tomorrow. Wait. It's going to be on, what's today? Wednesday? So tomorrow I have the release of the Sick Boy episode 1, The Flame of Prometheus. And then Thursday is going to be Romaine's Never Felt Better. So I did do that. Oh my gosh, I missed a lot of scrolls. Okay, so Live Nations I know are awesome. Gulls, Rubber Ducky. We did Rubber Ducky. No, we didn't. No, we did not. Let's do that one, because that is on my list. And then we can take a look at some of the others. Have I done? I have not done The Hunger. That was one of my ones to try to get to today. Thank you, Tammy. So let's do... Or it's actually a big... Well, I don't know why I did Ren. So I want to do this because I only got introduced to the Gulls based on the last live stream. So this is. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's using a Fender Telecaster for the guitar. How appropriate is this?
She filled it up. I saw a little rubber ducky.
What?
The little voice said,
I'm curious, and don't judge me. I'm curious how many people actually came back to this screen and did what I'm doing to see if they could get any sort of reflection out of this. Hopefully nobody. I'm just curious.
the little voice said in the back of my head, tomorrow you'll be dead, but tonight you'll get lucky.
This is musically, this is great. It's such a big song. It reminds me of It'll Come to Me in a Minute. Oh my gosh, it'll come to me in a minute. But we've got actually the electric guitar in the left ear. We've got the drums kind of centered, but also a little bit too over to the right.
I was trying to get cozy, trying to get clean. The duck was looking at me, if you know what I mean. My girl was rubbing my shoulder, she was stroking my thighs. Oh, she was giving me sweet loving eyes. But you got to wear a rubber if you wanna be a lover, else you may discover a tricky situation. Dive into the bubbles, but you know there will be trouble. What started off as cuddles, it leads to complications. Well, I'm an underwater breather, sexual receiver. I'm a believer in the power of the heaven above. In the rubber ducky tub of love. Excuse me, I'm feeling pretty woozy. She wrapped her legs around me, said, I want you to use me. I said, baby, I can't. It's that little rubber ducky. She pulled me close. She said, I want you to fly. There was no one to blame. The ducky looked down in shame, and me, the lightning bolt went through my brain. I said, discover a tricky situation. And you can dive into the bubbles, but you know there will be trouble. What started off as cuddles, it leads to complications. I'm an underwater breather, sexual receiver. I'm a believer in the power of the heaven above. In the rubber double bubba dee do rubber double dee doo bubba da dee da do. I said rubber 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 dee rubber 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 dee rubber ducky come on.
Oh.
I said yeah, 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 yeah. I said yeah, 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 yeah. In the rubber ducky tub of love.
This was a riot. That is a fun song. I still can't think of the name of the band that it reminds me of. The lyrics are got a little change in my pocket going jingle-ling-a-ling. Hurry up and give me the microphone. or something like that. Because I need to give you a ring. Oh my gosh. Honey, I love you for the rest of my life. Musically, that's what it sounded like. And his voice is actually pretty close to that. I keep wanting to say the Traveling Wilburys, but I know for a fact that it's not. And I normally... Georgia Satellites, thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. So are they really... I don't know if I would really declare them as country. Yes. Yeah, keep your hands to yourself. Thank you so much. There's a lot of similarity because that video, I remember watching that, and I was like, this is a fun band because the song was fun, and this was no different. And musically, there was so many similarities. I just really enjoyed it. Is this a song they wrote? Is this an actual Rubber Ducky song? It is official music, but I don't know if it's a... I like this. Rubber ducks may look cute, but the things they've seen, the places they've been, they're far from innocent. That sounds like how it should have been said at the beginning. That is awesome. Video editing, directing, music. Okay, so it was by the Gulls. That is a fun. I've got a Southern supporting. Oh yeah, I think we've watched a video. I think in the last live stream. All right, let's see. I thought I was losing. That was a great, uplifting song. Okay, so Live Nation. Have I done anything from the Live Nations? Oh, yes. I do need to do that. Thank you. Let me move my window back here. Thumb this up and subscribe. So there's, a big push with the Gulls. Let's see. I do have, oh my gosh. I don't need the white screen again. This is very unbecoming. And I still can't get to the right one. I have too many windows open. There we go. I'll minimize that one. For crying out loud. Why did you get moved? Okay. So, thank you for your patience. I have, okay, so we did that one. So I've got, so I have the big push in the Gulls playing on the beach, and then another one jamming on Seven Nation Army. Yes, I will. Okay, Seven Nation Army. Let's do that one. So yes, I do. I'll add them to my list. Do you, seriously, you do realize that okay, so I have so thank you, Adam. I appreciate that for my own rubber ducky. You didn't need to donate either. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you. Thank you everybody who's donated, but you don't need to do that. Thank you. So real quick, now I forgot my tangent. Okay. You realize that I still have so many Ren songs that I want to go through and do videos for. And then all of you renegades were like, hey, you should check out the collaborations that Ren does, like with the Big Push or Victus or Knox Hill. And Chinchilla. And so now I'm going to have like 3 years of nothing but, I should rename my channel to the Renologics or something. And just because there are only so many. If I were to post like 5 videos a day, it would still take me months just to go through Ren's content. Then on top of now the Gulls and the Big Push and Chinchilla and Victus and Knox. I love that you want to continue to see me act like a buffoon and yammer a lot. But man, this is bananas. Okay. I'm trying to catch up on some stuff. I need a P.O. box so I can get. So my daughter, she likes Jeeps because she likes the idea of rubber duckies. So I don't have a Jeep, but in the front of my Jeep, in the front of my car on the dash, I have a ton of rubber duckies that she gets. And actually, I don't have it. No, I took the bag out. She likes to use my booth while she's on the phone with her friends. She has a bag of rubber duckies, and I'm pretty sure she has like 50 to 70 of them. And she likes to send them out. In any case, I'm on another tangent, but I don't. While I greatly appreciate the rubber duckies that you would send me, we would see. Maybe I'll do I'll do the Melodic Logic logo with some duckies on it as a shirt that I'll wear. Okay, yeah, she loves going on and ducking Jeeps in parking lots. I appreciate you, Dottie, for saying you love my energy and info. But at some point, right, if I don't know. I don't want to disappoint. I feel like if all I do is say the same stuff just on different songs, then you're going to be like pretty boring. All right. I'll send you Frank Old Angels LP. What? Okay, we're going to do Seven Nation Army. I know that there was Seven Nation Army. Let's do this. I'm just going to keep talking. How time flies when I get to enjoy all this incredible time with you. I could do this all day long. You'd be probably bored after about 4 hours if you're not already when we're at our 3-hour mark, but I digress. Right, this is 13 minutes. Are you sure this is what you want? Seven Nation Army, the Gulls, the Big Push, jamming on Brighton Beach. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah, Seven Nation Army. Okay. And then, yes, Richard, I will do Hunger. Richard has been around for a very long time and has been awesome, like all of you, with comments and suggestions. And I will do the Hunger after this. I promise. Thank you. Let me move. Okay, here we go. Sorry, it was skipping for a second. Real quick, this is a new guitar for Ren. I know that someone, and I'm sorry, you've all waited to watch this. Oh, this is only a month ago. Okay, so I know that someone had mentioned that Romain dropped the black guitar that he normally uses. Is this a replacement, I wonder? Oh, thank you, Linda. I'm sorry. For those who didn't see the comment, I love the honesty. Linda's like, you can never be boring. Could care less for microphones, but I hang on your descriptions till the end. So I appreciate your honesty. There's so much I could just go off on a tangent. Asif, I did have that as a list for someone to look at. Is one of his new toys. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your honesty. I just appreciate all of you being here, and I'll quit your yammering so we can get on with this.
I'm gonna Wichita. The Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back.
So many lucky people.
Fighting this shit now from behind my back. And the voice in the back of my head says, leave it up.
What the heck?
A Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. I'm gonna work this song, taking my time right behind my back.
Sorry to pause real quick, but I'm curious because, free beach concert. I've had others on the stream that have mentioned that they've been at some of these busking sessions. Is any boy? Sorry, I was reading the guy's shirt that says sick boy. Is there anybody here that was here? What are you? Don't be buffering on me. Oh, yeah.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Nice.
There was something so special about that face. Maybe all emotions had an echo, so much space. Whoa, if you're out there without a care, yeah, I was out of good touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know, no. I just knew too much. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. Probably. What's up, darling? I've been keeping my eye on your movements. I can't see no room for improvements. While you're all over there in your Jack Jones, need to let me get behind your backbone. I'm a man for the job, I'll make it worth it. 100% I'll make it worth it. You know I've done it for that. And now it's further on the dance floor. I'm gonna take this further than the dance floor. Gonna give me everything you ask for. I'm not forceful, but I'm still hardcore. It's a real thing, not a routine. Maybe more than a hotel room thing. I never know if I just walk past. I never know, never like that.
Oh, yeah. Why is this freezing on me? I wanted to pause it again real quick to see. Okay, I did notice that Goran had switched the bass out, but I missed your super chat. Hang on. What? Where? My bad. I'm all in this. Am I hungry? What? My daughter knows I'm in a live stream, and she is asking me if I'm hungry. Even if I were hungry, like Richard, I'm always hungry. I can't stop and sit here. I think that is a Duesenberg. Because that's not a guitar I've ever owned or actually been in person in front of. So if it is, that's a great call out. What? I'm not going to eat on a live stream. That's no. An eclectic company. Did I really miss your super chat? I am so sorry. Are you familiar with Dave? Oh, I did. Okay, I did say this. It was earlier. My bad. I am not familiar with any of them. So maybe Tammy can make me a list. Oh, I think she already, yeah. But you didn't, oh my gosh. You didn't need to do that. I'm so sorry that I missed it. But I will, no, I'm not familiar. John Camp, Samson sounds familiar, but I don't think so. But that would be great. It's another rabbit hole for you to send me down. So no, I have not. I'd have to go back. I'll need to go back and look. The names don't sound familiar, to be honest. So I'll go back and listen to them and let you know. Let's see if this will play again. Thank you, Tammy.
I'm gonna fight them all. And I'm watching this shit now from behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night, 'cause I can't forget. Back and forth in my mind behind a cigarette. And a voice in the back of my head says, leave it alone.
Oh, it's a different drummer.
I'm gonna winter town. This nation I'm in couldn't hold me back. Gonna fight 'em all. I'm fighting this shit now from behind my back. And the voice in the back of my head says, leave it alone. Back and forth in my mind behind a cigarette. And a voice in the back of my head says,
It must be the Gulls drummer. You guys in your super chats, you gotta quit this. What do you, no. Linda, thank you. Oh my gosh. See, I get distracted. But I do have Asif on the list, so I do need to check out some of those. So thank you for the additional suggestions, because I think I only had one of his songs on my list. No, I'm not. No. Excuse me. It just, it's nice. It's just trouble. That is a crazy whammy. So you have the I've talked about this before, and when I rudely interrupted the solo in Vincent's Tales, Ren's good at the whammy bar. It is a talent that it takes. The only reason I bringing this up is because I've not held one of these guitars before, but several of them, and I think it even does this on Romaine's guitar. The whammy bar is connected to the bridge. So inside the guitar, you've got typically 3 strings, but if they want it loose, you can use 1 string, 2 string. But they typically by default come with 3 springs, and those springs are attached. So you've got the top of the bridge, which is where the strings come out of and go down the neck. But in the bottom, geez, excuse me. But in the bottom, on the inside of the guitar, this piece comes down, and this is where the 3 springs are connected to the frame of the guitar. So it gives it tension. And so when you use the whammy bar, what it allows us to do is the whole bridge is going to move bass lower or higher and give you a different sound. And it's gorgeous the way that this bridge is actually on this guitar. Oh, I like Flippy that you know about the Floyd Rose bridges. I had one on my first guitar that was a Kramer, and I hated it. I know they're eclectic and somewhat of a collector's, but I hated that screw nut. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to stop it. But you can see this chick in the background. The blonde in, I guess it's a brown dress next to the red. You could tell that she's trying to still jam out, but because they're going so fast and changing the tempo, it's just like, what do you do? That's what I feel like. She's representing what I feel like is in my head right now. She just gave up. Oh, that's a great lead-in. That's in case you're wondering what I was doing. I was trying to figure out if they had each guitarist was dedicated to an ear, and it's only slightly. There's a little bit of separation, but not a lot. So I didn't want you to think I was losing my mind. Yeah, we're getting the long-haired, shirtless guitar is in the right ear, and I'm pretty sure remains in the left. But only slightly. And I shouldn't have stopped in the middle of a solo. Dang, that was stupid, Chandler. So... Jeez. What a blast. Just to be able to do something like that and have so many fans that are out there to watch and participate is insane. That would just be incredible. So I know I asked at this at the beginning. I didn't get a chance to go and look. Did people actually... was anybody at this? Oh, Cosmic, I'm so glad you're here. Holy cow. Let me close my other door. Give me a second. Because my daughter's listening to music. And I don't know if you can hear it. Probably not, but just in case. Pardon me. Almost knocked over my water. Okay. Now we have to do When I Dream I Was There. Yes. Let me The Hunger. That was a great suggestion. Thank you for being adamant about watching it. Because that was great. Is it Ren? Or The Big Push? Okay. Oh, nope, that's not it. Who? Fairies. Seriously. You got stopped. Dude. Oh, thank you. That you're too kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. Thank you. Thank you. I can't, this is y'all are just insane. Yeah, y'all are just too kind. It's I tell my I appreciate you. I have I'm trying to figure out what to say here. I haven't told many of my friends that I even have this channel because my friends, we're all, you know, each friendship has their own group of people. But I haven't, the reason I haven't told them is because they'd be like, why would anybody watch you? But I guess it's because I've known them for so long, some I've played music with, that they are like, you just talk like you've yammered my ear off for the past 20, 30 years. So it's just amazing that all of you are here and even care to listen to me talk and are so kind and repeat the same things all the time. It's just, you're fascinating. So y'all are amazing. This is still something I can't wrap my head around. Just like the whole fact that you even want to be called some sort of nickname. You're amazing. No, I've never met another community like the Renegades either. It's just insane. I mean, to think what Ren has done for friendship and support and honesty is just, it's absolutely insane. Have you watched this last video short of him playing all the instruments for Making Tarantula? No, I haven't. It's still, I have so many to do. All right. Let me go and Felix's melodies. Let's take a look at The Hunger. I'll need headphones for this. I promised Richard we'd get here. The melodic mics. I need to finish my poll and maybe do another one. So, if you do have some other ideas and you didn't see my poll, there is a poll on the main community page. Post a reply to that for some other ones. If you're not fully set on melodians, then do your suggestion and we can I'll do a couple more polls. What the?
Poison in my veins like a flame.
I need to let this buffer because apparently I'm overworking my gear here.
Poison in my veins like a flame in my brain.
This is, I'm sorry, I'm already stopping. But the I assume he's tinking off of glasses or cups or something that has water in it. We might see in a second. This is why I jumped the gun. But actually, each dink is in a different part of the ear. So one is in this back right, one is in this front left, another one is in this back left. That dink, that first one is in the right.
Poison.
That second one is in the front left.
In my veins like a flame.
The dong, the deeper one, is in the back left. That's just
my brain that maintains the pain that may change my frame.
Crazy.
Blind I design rhymes intertwined, double time, genuine Frankenstein. I made a monster. Conquer, music scene.
Oh.
Ticket Wonka, conjure. Lyrics in my belly, I got thunder. Younger, everybody wishes they were younger. The older I'm getting.
dig that.
Ellie, I got thunder, younger. Everybody wishes they were younger. The older I'm getting, the more I feel the hunger. Belter like a welterweight, how to scout and need Alka-Seltzer, alpha, beta, delta. I help you into the fall, I shelter melt. A mind at with these rhymes, I find you never felt. A feeling like this, feeling me, believing I'm a demon, I'm a devil.
It's real quick. It's almost like it's if you watch some of the oh my gosh, like some of the zombie movies. I can't think of anything off the top of my head because my brain's not working. Like World War Z. There's so many other ones. They have that similar sound that comes in. It's almost like it's a warning, and the fact that it doesn't change tone. It's almost like this song is a warning.
Find a with these rhymes, I find you never felt. A feeling like this, feeling me, believing I'm a demon, I'm a devil. Fuck the game, complete at every level, I'm a vessel. For spirits, a channeler, on my lyrics, I'm a rebel. I raise my fist, the anti-capitalistic pissed, I revel. In society collapsing, fantastic, now pump the treble. Think of the double, tip of my tongue, and time telepathy. Terrified them with the terrible telekinesis, tantrum, I torture the enemies. Flowing and flowing and growing and flowing, I swallow the flow like a Toblerone. I'm a feast on the flow, I'm a beast with the flow, then I'm switching it up and I'm taking it low.
I've heard Toblerone as a reference in this. Oh my gosh, there are too many songs now where it starts outside, then he walks into. It's in black and white, and he walks into the window. Wait, is that one? Yes, it was that one. In any case, you know which one I'm talking about. Sorry, he said Toblerone again.
Terrified them with the terrible telekinesis, tantrum, I torture the enemies. Flowing and flowing and growing and flowing, I swallow the flow like a Toblerone. I'm a feast on the flow, I'm a beast with the flow, then I'm switching it up and I'm taking it low. Giddy with the black heart in the car park by Primark, jamming Django, Reinhardt, living with a raw star, refine rats, we'll find art, Vincent Van Gogh, I start making my mark. Like Frankie Sinatra, can call me Arthur. And my style is homegrown like growing Cali weed. Don't need no personal trainer, I got trainers on my feet. You know I got the soul in my bowl when I eat. You know I'm staying grounded when I grind up my beef. But if you got a problem, my brother, I might just put on some rubber gloves and just choke it till Larry's ruptures and blood that just bubbles up and the bubbles just double up and you struggle. But lucky suckers, I'm subtle at covering.
It is a low bass. It's a distorted bass, so there's some distortion, so it's not smooth. It's pretty low, not great. It's low, but it's not like it is in Genesis.
Blood that just bubbles up and the bubbles just double up and you struggle. But lucky suckers, I'm subtle.
Oh, I just love it though.
Cover up the crime scene, 1990.
Ooh, you get this whooshing wind sound as he's coming up into the next verse.
But lucky suckers, I'm subtle at covering up the trouble. Cover up the crime scene, 1990, that's my scene. My teen years were spent rolling the Thai green. Obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans, putting backy with the green. Roll a fatty dopamine starts flowing. My cerebellum glowing, the pendulum is slowing. I'm swinging and I'm swaying, but I don't know where I'm going. Mind running, Jesse Owens, hallelujah, Leonard Cohen. All the seeds that I've been sowing, slowly growing like trees. I grow, then I preach. Scrap that.
Did he say Edward Cohen?
All the seeds that
Oh, it was right after.
But I don't know where I'm going. Mind running, Jesse Owens, hallelujah, Leonard Cohen. All the seeds that I've been sowing, slowly growing like trees. I grow, then I preach. Scrap that, I teach. Teach over beats to all those that seek. Teach on these streets. Streets.
You got this. I'm sorry. You got this person in the background. They're walking up, and then they just like pause and look over, like, what is happening?
I teach over beats to all those that seek. Teach on these streets. Streets can be bleak, but bleak was the place where I rose to my feet.
Oh. And he's doing more beatboxing. What is this song? Holy crap. What was a wild ride. Holy. I need to go back to that one. Because I need to listen to that again. Because there are so many different things going on. I like I had mentioned the tinking of the glass, different filled glasses at different sizes. You just still get that all around, and then you get this grungy bass beat that comes in. That was great. Richard, thank you for being persistent. And I'm sorry it took so long. Jeez. Sick Boy Part 2. Best bouncy rap second only to Castles. Oh. Do I need a... Should I do that as a dedicated video? Oh, it's 9:15 my time. I wanted to see... This song, it is way too short. I would have much rather seen that song, heard the song for longer. I'm going to show you something real quick. This one. Oh, but can we? No, that's okay. Let's do. I wanted to show you this the other day, and I mentioned that I would probably do this on a live stream, so I want to go ahead and do it. So this is a little bit of a geek out, but I wanted to, because we've only got a little bit of time left, I might end on Acoustic Genesis. Yes, thank you. I'll like it. I keep a list of all of the songs that I've done, so if I did forget to do them and like them on the live stream, I go back. So I certainly want to give Ren and everyone I listen to their props. Let me see if I can share this real quick. Let's add, and is it going to be window? We're going to do a new one. Oh, actually, can I take? Let's see if I can take this one. Sorry, uno momento. Oh, you're not gonna... Oh, but do you see... What do you see? Okay, you see that, but I need you to see... Is it not really gonna show me? That is lame. No, it doesn't even show me to... Bear with me a second. Let me see if I can add this. And I want it to be here. No, you're ridiculous. So give me a second. I just want, because I talked about this last time, and I finally got this set up. So let me, I'm going to cancel this. What? All right, we're not doing that. That was, what happened to you? I'm sorry about this. That's, nope, I don't need that either. Why are you? This is being ridiculous. Oh, let's do that. That's better. Okay. So, my apologies. I need to kill that. I need to keep that. I need to do this. We need to do display. And is it this one? This one. This one? Nope. This one. Okay. You might not care. But I wanted to this only take it's probably taken me longer to set this up than it has been to show you. And I know it's full screen. I'm just going to leave it like that for the sake of simplicity. But these are all the stems from Genesis. So Genesis, I remember I had that really, really low bass. So I've extracted it. So this is just the bass. These are all the other instruments, percussion, and vocals. So if you wanted to just listen to just the vocals.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else.
That seemed... Yeah, so it's just the vocals. If we wanted to listen just to the percussions. So that's just the regular, and then I'm not going to go into all of it. But what I wanted to point out real quick, though, is his bass drop, and why I said some people might not have ever noticed it or seen it, or could hear it, not seen it. So I'm just going to choose this as a quick loop. What this is I mentioned this when we were looking at some of the other videos of Ren, that he uses the FabFilter Pro Q3. It's a great tool for EQing, but one of the things that I really like about it is it will actually show you what the wavelengths are. So this is our entire EQ spectrum. All right, we're down here at 0 hertz all the way up to 25, a little over 25,000 hertz. So these are your spectrums. This is your lows. You can see how you've got some of the tight lines and they get bigger. This is your mids sectioned, and this is your high sections. So what we want to focus on is what's this low section. Now, typically, your bass in a regular home studio, your car, normal car stereo, and most musicians will stick around 40 hertz or higher, much higher. What we're going to notice, though, is that listening to these beats, we're going to be around 45, 48, but then we're going to notice how far it dips off. So hopefully this won't be too loud, and you might not even be, depending on what you're listening to, you'll be able to hear some of it, but not all of it. So let me just play it real quick, and we'll see the graph show up here. All right, so we peaked out. Let me just do this again. So at 54, this is where our higher end, 54 hertz. So I'm curious if you could hear it. And I said that that bass beat drop was probably around around 20 hertz, which it is. So it caps out at around 39, 40 hertz. But anything from about right here at the 20 mark, you're not going to be able to hear, because that's just how most speakers are done. They cap out at hertz, plus it requires more power. But we can actually see that this thing dips, that this beat dips down really freaking low. It actually doesn't taper off till about, 13, 12 hertz. Actually, even lower than that, 10 hertz. So it gets to a point, anything under about 13 hertz, it's depending on the person, maybe around 15 hertz, you can't hear anything below 15 hertz, but you can feel it. So if you have the right headset, speakers, preamplifier, and everything else, you'll actually be able to hear it for that full 20 hertz, starting at the 30, 40 hertz, all the way down to almost zero. We get, there was the dip where we saw that, because the line, that yellow line that was in the middle is the decibels of dB is 0. So that's the flat line. So we could see that went up to about almost a positive 6 in dBs at the 30 to 60 hertz range, 40 to 60 hertz range. And then it did dip down probably in the, I think it was around 18. That was just below the thing. So my point in all this is one, I brought it up in the last live stream that I kind of wanted to show you just to kind of explain what it was. And secondly, if it's not a bass that you can actually hear, a lot of it has to deal with the speakers you're listening to, the hardware you're listening to, and everything else. So I didn't want to go on a complete tangent like I do with microphones, but I mentioned I wanted to try to show you something useful that I discuss. So the other reason that made me think about this is because in the Hunger we get that bass beat, but I would imagine that that's probably more around the 45, 48 hertz all the way up to around 60, 75 hertz. So there's a big difference. And like I said, your mids start around the 200s and what have you. But it's pretty crazy that it's great that Ren put that much of a bass drop in a song that most people might not even be able to hear, or at least be able to feel. So let me, I'll get off my tangent. Yeah, you can hear above 35 or so. Okay. Yeah, everybody's different. The bass in Slaughterhouse is crazy, but it's actually not as low as Genesis. But it was pretty crazy. Skinner Brothers, yes. The Skinner Bros, I want to do a dedicated video for a multitude of their songs. So, yeah. Well, we're still going to end on a different song. I know, I'm sorry if that was boring. It's just, again, crazy that you've got an artist that takes on these type of, this amount of detail when he's putting it into music. Yeah. So, daughter, I'll be done shortly. I was showing something. For the last song, what do you want to listen to? Sick Boy Part 2 at some point. I will. Is that something soon? Should we look at it now? Let's see if I can show the right window. Wrong window. Let's do, is it this one? Nope. That's your chat. This one. Yes. Acoustic Genesis or Sick Boy 2. Okay. Tammy has great taste. Oh, we're definitely going to end on our usual. But I wanted to play something that everybody would enjoy. Because you have been patient with me. I did start. I started a little bit late. I felt like, and now my screen just doesn't want to play nice. There we go. Well, we're definitely going to do Uninvited. So don't fret on that. Genesis Acoustic is special. So Genesis or Sick Boy 2. I am eventually going to get to Sick Boy 2. Do both. Let's do Sick Boy 2. Let's start there. Is it Pandora's? But wait, let's see. Okay, there's episode 2 and part 2. So if this is, I want the song, not the, no video. Okay, thank you. That confirms it. So that's actually not a low bass drop. It sounds low, but it's really not. I'm sure it still sounds great, but nonetheless. Yeah, I know. I'm going to go bass crazy again. It's actually not. So with music, you can create what they call gates and limiters. And once it gets over a certain frequency or a certain volume, it will gate it, which means anything over that will get lost. And it sounds like this was actually gated or limited. You could also use an expander to do the same thing. Even though you would think an expander would expand a sound, it's actually, in a lot of cases, used as a gate or a limiter. Gates can be a little too harsh, but limiters and expanders work a little bit better. But the premise is about the same. In any case. Icelandic choir. Okay.
Sick boy, allopathic script boy, pathogenic, schizophrenic, call it medic, quick boy, just wanna scratch the itch boy, agoraphobic, multi-courses on it, I'm that sick boy, nothing to lose, nothing to win or to prove, nothing but holes in my shoes.
Okay, I stand corrected. No, I don't stand corrected. But now he's got the bass, there's a double bass that is not now gated, and it is a lower frequency.
Nothing but nothing, I'm hustling, bustling, pain is a paradox I didn't choose. Nothing but truth, nothing but fire in the booth, nothing that you can do I couldn't do, nothing that you
That might be lower than Genesis.
could do better, forget all the others, I'm aiming at you. Cytotoxic, diagnostic, catastrophic news. Since I got sick, no for one, the pain it comes in twos. Catatonic, antipsychotic, speedo blockers, antibiotics. Watch the clock, pick the lock, pick quick, let's dip, get loose. Wait for a minute, I'm struggling with it. I'm doubling down and I'm doubling digits. I live with the pain and forgive it. Cause bitterness eats you alive when you're in it. Admit it, then flip it, then rip up the script. It's fitting that I have been screaming at demons that visit. I'm feeling so rigid, I lean on religion, but God's still laughing, I'm burning my bridges.
Now, is this the chorus or the backing vocals, or is that just a variation of Rid's same voice in a different pitch?
It's fitting that I have been screaming at demons that visit. I'm feeling so rigid, I lean on religion, but God's still laughing, I'm burning my bridges.
It sounds almost too perfectly in sync to be another speaker, but knowing Ren, that's probably the case.
Car crash, whiplash, ambulance, body bags, zip back. It's a game of circumstance. Wrong turn, everything can all collapse. Get burned.
Oh, I love how after each verse or line, his voice echoes with a reverb in the right ear, but then it pans to the left ear.
Circumstance, wrong turn, everything can all collapse. Get burned, back inside the relapse. Cracks, they stack back to back, and I'm back on my back inside the counter attack. Pop Prozac, knock it back, wash it down and relax, and that's that. Subtract, collapse, react, adapt.
Oh, the nice sound with the cash register clinking here, dinging here. Ooh, he's probably using an 808 beat for the snares, and that's in the center, but then the snap or the clack for these 808s is in the separated in the left ear, which was kind of cool. Yeah, you got T and then stereo, centered stereo. Ah.
Once upon a time.
There's so many different things going on in this song in the ears. Holy.
A time that was not long ago, there lived a boy inside his mind. Sometimes the thought would overflow and grow until they blinded the boy, he decomposed. And if you read between the lines of his story, you will know that there is method to his madness, prerequisite for his sadness. For there must be catalysts which exist to explain his status. Extract it and look right at it. His panic was formed in fragments that happened from lack of passion, attacking his hippocampus. Back to the story where the story begins. There was a boy, he was confused by the world that he lived in. A world where profit is religion and to knock it is sin. A world where profit spread the word of putting profit over kin. Sink or swim, blood that is thicker than money and dividends. He grew thick skin, see it for what it is, resist and take a hit on the chin. Anti-capitalist, a rationalist, a war, it shall begin. On the greedy who mislead the people, it starts from within.
Yeah, it's ran on a secondary track. They adjusted the pitch, and there's a little bit of wavering to it as they're adjusting the pitch.
Are you in it to win, or are you in it for a purpose that exists outside your skin? When you're in it, is it worth to win, or on the greedy who mislead the people? It starts from within. Are you in it to win, or are you in?
We get, it just stopped right after it. We get this tom that's in the right ear. So we're getting the various symbols going through the separated brilliantly between the ears, but then we get this tom. It's a single hit of I think it's a tom, in the right ear that's kind of on its own.
Mislead the people, it starts from within. Are you in it to win, or are you in it for a purpose that exists outside your skin? When you're in it, is it worthless to resist? Begin again. Are you screaming on the surface? Are you like me? Are you in?
This is like a waterfall of music. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Cause yeah. But just sensory wise, there's so many things that are just going on in my brain from the sound, because it's just is not linear.
Is it worthless to resist? Begin again.
And he keeps through the various verses, he's adjusting from a higher tone frequency for the bass to a lower, and then he goes from a lower to a higher, and then you've got these tinking sounds.
Are you screaming on the surface? Are you like me? Are you in?
Night, Cassie. Thank you. This just went in a different direction. I just want to say goodnight, Cassie, real quick. And secondly, I love what, where did it go? Who said the feather? Belgand. Hopefully I have to say that correctly. It's like someone running through my brain with a feather. That is a fantastic analogy. So the effect he's using is called broadcast radio. It'll strip out the mids, and it really produces on the high end frequencies, and then you can actually adjust those frequencies with the tool that I showed a minute ago to help give it that muffled sound. So it probably wasn't record muffled. He may have been holding the mic close with his hand, but adjusting the frequencies will give that muffled sound. But it's very crisp and clean. It's a broadcast. What is happening? How is this one song? Okay. The bass drop that we have now, it's low, but it's muffled with a little bit of distortion on it. Snack money for your hungry girl. Thank you, Max Pratt. I appreciate that. Thank you. You didn't need to do that, but thank you. All right, I'll keep going. I don't know if anybody has ever heard Roger Waters' solo album, Amused to Death. Great album. So is Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking. But he has a song called, oh my God, it was just on the tip of my tongue. In any case, he uses, actually, it's almost that exact same tone and tune. The actual song is called Amused to Death, off the album Amused to Death. In any case, you get this low vibration and vibrato on the bass, and it's slightly distorted, but it's not as deep as the other ones have been. This. I'm not going to make it to this song. Okay, we're almost over. 20 minutes later, we've made it through a 4-minute song. The blapping that he's doing is literally switching between both ears. I won't even talk about the ambient sounds with the rainforest and the birds and everything, because that's a given. But it's, again, this incredible atmosphere. And then we get all these other notes that are just coming in. It went from a blat to a zit, and then to the tone I can't do. So there's a dial knob that you can adjust in the editing, and also the speed of a particular sound. So you can just tweak it. It won't speed it up. It'll still keep the same timing, but it'll adjust the pitch, but it's not a pitch changer. Don't worry about it. My point is you can hear that he's turned it, because it fades into this blat, and then it goes up into a much higher, almost a distorted frequency sound. You hear that? Where? What is he saying? That was like a feather being ran through my brain. That was an insane song. What the world? I gotta go back to this. That is crazy. Somebody else mentioned, I think it was even Slaughterhouse, that it would tickle my brain, and it did. This was far different. This was like my own journey experience of something. I don't know. That was insane. Thank you for the suggestion. Ren is ADD, ADH proof. Yeah. This is a great song. Welsh link on that Roger Waters album. What? What do you mean by that, Oh, was that the last song on the album? Somebody said it was a great ending to an album. Sabrina, thank you for hanging out. No, so Radio Chaos. It's not on Radio Chaos. That wasn't my least favorite, but Amused to Death, Pros and Cons was my favorite. He got Eric Clapton to play guitar on that. And then Amused to Death, a lot of it had the John McCartney as the guitarist. So, and that's a much more polished album. Radio Chaos was okay. It's just not my favorite musically. But there are so many songs off of Amused to Death. That Pros and Cons is an experience on its own, but so is Amused to Death. Amused to Death sounds like something Amused to Death sounds like it was perfectly birthed. I don't know if that's not really the right statement, but nonetheless, it's music. Production-wise, it's absolutely incredible. It's so well polished. Yeah, Roger got a little too. He's extremely political now, vocally, a lot. In any case, this isn't about Roger Waters, but that just made me that bass drop that we got from the actual bass guitar I'm pretty sure it was the exact same note as it is in Amused to Death towards the end. No, or is it Three Wishes? It's Three Wishes. The song is Three Wishes. Oh, I digress. We did 2 Dystopian Sick Boy episodes. I know I need to do more because I really enjoyed The Flame of Prometheus. And then I'm going to do Pandora's Box and the others. Okay. Let's do, that was crazy, but I do want to listen to Genesis. I know I said we'd probably go, but I'm curious of the acoustic version, and I have been dying to go back and listen to this. So can we end on Genesis? I'm sorry, can we do this? We'll end on this song being Genesis and then go out with Uninvited. Could I do a live for Amused to Death? Oh my gosh. I mean, I'd love to. I think you and like 3 other people would probably watch it though. Amber, no. You stop. Thank you. Stop. You didn't need to do that. Amber, you're far too kind. Amber, many of you comment all the time on my post, so I greatly appreciate it. Amber does as well. She's been around for quite a while too, and is always saying nice things. So thank you. I know, Richard. Sorry, I'm killing into your sleep. Maybe I'll do a poll on Amused to Death. It'll just us be. I'll do it as a feature, and just you and I can watch it. Oh, thanks, lady. Okay.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constantly wrestle with my mental health. I'm putting life support, I've been put upon a high shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working. Cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging and searching to have a lobotomy.
I just have to stop real quick. The first time I heard these notes on the guitar in the original Genesis, I absolutely love the notes that he chose. There is something about this song and those notes that they make me feel happy. It's such a warm song, and it's only, I think, four notes in this particular part, but I absolutely love it.
I mean, I'ma speak honestly. Honestly, life is ironically fucking
fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the arc. No one was late for the arc. Genesis rain and it rain when it start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
I love that too.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. Not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic or heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. Pain making my pain, waking it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape around the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip it close. It's more than it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold.
The other thing I want to bring up, because I've mentioned this again, but this being live, like, you can tell, we know that this is being recorded in this environment, but again, attributing to Ren's precisiveness on his editing and mastering, it sounds so clear. I mean, yes, we get the dead air sound, which is fine, but musically we can still hear the guitar so clear, and we hear his voice so clear. So we know that there are two different, at least two different, microphones that are being used for this. And it's just so clear that where this is done. They may be using I don't know what kind of mic they'd be using. I would say an MK416, but probably not, because we'd have seen that many other times. It's not his SM7B, because you have to be up close to an SM7B. You couldn't have it off screen. And this is it's an overhead boom that's most likely being used. Could be under. In any case, it's just still so extremely impressive to listen to the clarity of his voice and the music and knowing where it's being recorded.
Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, beast mode, Armageddon. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop, lash a kilo, knee with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal, it's a switch whoop. I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. If I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the arc. No one was late for the arc. Genesis rain and they rain when they start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
See, we get a reverb here when he does that, and that is not natural to this environment. So again, going back to his echo. And yes, I do know what time it is, daughter. We're ending soon. You're right. I did not see the lapel. Thank you. His mic. I thought it was a zipper. The other thing I'll talk about briefly. Here's what you have to remember. The reason that there are so many variations of microphones is because of the capsule sizes. The larger the capsule, the more that it can pick up, the cleaner it is, the clarity, and there's so many things. When you think about listening to his voice through a lapel microphone like that, we're talking about a diaphragm that's like, you can't see it. It's tiny. It's going to be, I don't even have anything that would be that small, to be honest. Well, it's something like that's this big. It doesn't matter. You get the idea. The point is, there is not a lot of diaphragm for that microphone for picking up. It would honestly be no different if you weren't aware of this, any headphones can be used as microphones. All you do is plug your headphone stereo jack into a microphone jack, and your headphones will actually become microphones. They don't sound great because there's not a large diaphragm, and it's utilizing such a small membrane to pick up the vibrations. So when we listen to Ren's voice, and we know that he's using a lapel microphone, yet it's still so clear and clean, but we still get the bass and clarity out of it, that just goes back to the attributes of him taking the time to go through and edit and master these so that you get this wonderful clarity and sound. And I did see eventually that the acoustic guitar was plugged in, presumably to an amp, because I saw a cord. I'm pretty sure that it wasn't plugged directly into the mixer. It may have been. I'd have to go back and listen, but it's just still impressive to see an artist that goes through the time and effort to just record a song and make it sound as incredible as it does, and it's just insane. So I'll quit with my rant, but yes, I like that. I do like, it is a gorgeous rendition of Genesis. I like the original because it is more upbeat and fun, but that would almost be like, it's almost like Ren created a song that fully encapsulates the beginning of your day and the end. So you would start with the original version of Genesis to get your day started, because it's upbeat, fun, high tempo. And then when you're laying down to go to sleep, you would listen to the acoustic version. So it's like he's created this encapsulation of the perfect beginning and the perfect end to a day. So I really appreciate all of you continuing to show up and be here and hang out. I know that it's late. Now we need the DMB version. Oh my gosh. So, I know it's early for some people, very late for some people. This did run longer than I wanted. I'm trying to get better at this. We always have time for microphone porn. I appreciate it. I've got some lapels, but maybe no. I was going to say, maybe I'll put on a lapel mic and talk, and then talking to this, and then talking to my, 47. I really do love. What happened? We got a little. I hit the thing too much. I love my 47, but it's only good for certain things. So in any case, I'll quit. Yammering. Yammer. I apologize if I have missed comments that people have stated. Hopefully Tammy will be kind enough to talk. Or at least I know that she's been taking a list of songs that all of you have been recommending. I'm sorry if I didn't get to a song today. I'm sorry I was not as prepared as I wanted to be. I wanted to do the spin wheel, but I feel like since we started out on a little bit of a tangent to begin with, we still ended on a good place. So thank you. I really appreciate it. So with that being said, A47, no, it's a U47. But nonetheless, it is. It's based upon the. It's not a Neumann or Telefunken U47. Those are outside my price range. So, but it uses the exact same internal circuitry and capsule as the original U47. It actually has a lower noise floor similar to my U87. But I digress. I wish I was 47 too. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for always watching my videos. You guys are absolutely incredible. And even though I'm not able to comment, to reply to everybody's comment, I still appreciate you commenting. So you're just remarkable. I really appreciate everyone constantly being here, spending overtime with me on these lives, and I just need to start doing free giveaways on shirts. I appreciate it, or something. We'll talk about it another time. I'll quit yammering. I've gone on long enough. My time is thoroughly enjoyed by spending it with you all. So don't thank me. Thank yourself. All right. Let's see if I can pick up anything new in this. Probably not. I might have to pick another song. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm going to mute myself so I don't laugh too loud into the microphone. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You came in uninvited, two planets collided. I don't really like it being on my own. Take that how you like it, I don't really mind if you're still undecided. Please just know all I wanna do is get inside of the moment when it's right and have a moment with no ties and then go. Shake my fries, make my order supersize and multiply and then divide and get low. It's a simple situation with an obvious equation. You and me collaborating for the night. Leave no room for hesitation or for awkward conversation. Just enjoy the syncopation when it's right. You came in uninvited, two planets collided. I don't really like it being on my own. Take that how you like it, I don't really mind if you're still undecided. Please just know all I wanna do is get inside of the moment when it's right and have a moment with no ties and then go. Shake my fries, make my order supersize and multiply and then divide and get low. Get it. Read my mind, let's exist between the lines. Shooting past the stopping signs, moving fast, the stars align. And when you get some time, could you give some time? Back to mine with a glass of wine. And if I get in front, would you get behind? Could you do that thing I like? It's a simple calculation with an easy formulation. You and me fornicating for the night. Let me make my presentation in person on procreation. Let's forget all obligations and unwind.
My mic back on. Y'all are gonna think I'm stupid, but again, this is the first time because I just miss so many things as I'm going through this. This is the first time I've recognized that this is a train going into a tunnel. Like, really? At least there's not an animation of it going in and then backing out and then going in and then backing out. But I never caught this either.
Person on procreation, let's forget all obligations and unwind. You came in uninvited, two planets collided. I don't really like it being on my own. Take that how you like it, I don't really mind it. You're still undecided, please just know all I wanna do is come inside of the moment when it's right and have a moment with no ties and then go. Open wide, make my order supersize and multiply and then divide and get low. I just wanna come together as two people in this moment, sharing something beautiful. Shh, don't speak.
Shh. Okay. Everybody have a good... I can't even do that. I hope everybody has a good night or morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Much love. Thank you. Have a good night. Oh my God. Bye.